knee. De Silva's looked good.
So if I go from here.
Ooh! Liddell landed a couple nice ones there too. You switched it over already?
What?
You switched it over.
edition. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Crushing Cans podcast show. Tonight, we're watching UFC Fight Night 253. And as soon as I start, my dog starts whining.
Yeah.
Take over for me real quick, Cullen.
UFC Fight Night, or UFC pay-per-view, baby, 253. Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. Co-main, what do we got, Jake? We have... Oh, there it is. Oh, hold on, I got volume. Timeout. I got to turn that down. Volume on my laptop's up. All right, boom. All right. So in the main event, or co-main event, it's Dom Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz. Plans on being looks to be a good night. So we had a good turnout in the group tonight too. We have 14 people make some picks this week. So let's start real quick before the first fight goes on here and go over the group and kind of check out the standings. In first place, we have Killa with 5 correct picks. He's got 2 perfects and no other bonuses. And tied for second place is Lucas Ross, Liam Perez, and JGH. All of them have 5 correct picks and a very different variation of bonuses. So, see what happens here.
You know what I just noticed?
Nope.
We transitioned to just you.
Yeah.
We'll never press transition. So
Oh,
it's
you're
on both
good.
of us.
Hey.
Oh, well. We'll get
Yeah.
used to doing this stuff.
Oh, yeah, I can see it up here now. So we get that. But either way, we're still learning. We're still trying to get the hang of this whole live thing.
Yeah.
But 14 people picked tonight, Jake. That's pretty crazy.
I know, that's pretty crazy.
That's the biggest turnout we've had in the group so far.
Yeah.
You know, so Killa right now is the winner of the undercard.
Yeah, luckily I'm not in last place this time. I've had a bad undercard the last several weeks, honestly.
I didn't have a too hot of an undercard, but I guess it wasn't too bad. I had 4 correct picks, even though it probably should only be 3.
I had 3. Well, yeah, technically you're supposed to be at 3. You're supposed to have the same.
Should be at 3.
Yeah.
I had I could have swore I had a Brahimov by decision, but according to this, it says I had Marquez.
You definitely had him picked by decision. We talked about it. You guys can go back and watch our pick'em video. You'll see what we're talking about in there. But yeah, it ended up not being marked the correct way. Sometimes it happens. You already told them.
It's happened more than once.
You already told them. Tapology.com/group/434.
Yeah, that's where we're keeping track of our picks and everything. So
like, comment, and subscribe, you guys. We're at 323 people right now. Once we pass 500, we're giving away 2 copies of EA UFC 4. It's a pretty fun game. Make sure you get that, man. As soon as we get to 500, we're giving it away. All you got to do is go to the video. Cullen, do you want to add the link into our text or into our group chat?
already
down there
did it.
for the video.
Yeah,
Dope, man.
It's
He's
already
top of
on
that.
there, man.
So that's awesome. So get in there, click on that video, follow the instructions in there, and hopefully you win that game.
Yeah, and you know the game's actually not bad. It gets a lot of bad rap because they switched the controls apparently. I didn't play the last couple UFCs because I wasn't a fan of the EA UFCs.
Hey, thank you.
But this last one, I think I played the career. Career's kind of but I actually had fun playing the arcade style striking mode where it's just like all stand up, no ground game, and it's kind of like just an old arcade combat style game.
Yeah, there's what is that game called or that show called on Netflix right now? It's about all the old games. I've been watching that, and they were talking about the Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat right now. So it's pretty funny that you bring up.
Yeah.
It's got that little bit of thing going on there. All right, so we had an interesting undercard. It didn't go exactly how I thought, especially that Shane Young fight. I definitely didn't see him getting knocked out fast like that.
No, and Ibrahimov needs to be cut. We can
Yeah.
throw that out there. That's 4 in a row.
Yep.
He did not look like a guy that was on a 3-fight losing streak in fear of losing his job.
No, definitely not. I mean, they had a little bit of fun. It was exciting for about a minute and a half.
Yeah, there's a couple decent scrambles in the first round.
I like those scrambles in the first round, but then, Ibrahimov just shut down. He just kind of looked beat and defeated. I don't know. He didn't really have any urgency.
Yeah, he had no sense of urgency, nothing. Nothing was there hey, if I don't win this fight, I'm getting cut.
Yeah, well, and you got to think in the position he was in, he should have known.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Most people get cut after 3.
They'll end up cutting him, I think. So
4's definitely going to get cut.
And sometimes after 1.
Espino fight versus Jeff Hughes went exactly how we thought.
Yeah, so we all said round 1. We both said round one
submission.
So round 1 submission. That's what he does. That's what he's been known to do, and he came out and he did just that.
Yeah, and the stand up was there a little bit early, and it looked like he actually was going to go for a knockout for a minute there. He's threw a couple big looping overhand rights.
Yeah, I was a little bit. I was like, man,
I was like,
this is not what we talked about.
Yeah, I was getting a little worried. Then he finally started working that takedown, got it, and once he got it down, that's all she wrote.
Yeah, but hey, before we continue on, I want to dive into my beer. Did you talk about that at all?
I have not talked about the beer yet.
So the beer we're drinking today is called Trail Builder. It is an Imperial IPA. It's from what is it called? Barrell Mountain Brewing, located in Battleground, Washington. It's the next town over from us. It takes from my house to get to Battleground. It's about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To get to Main Street. And, so it's pretty close. Like we always like to do, we want to drink local, and we like to drink these craft beers and let you know what we think of them. This one is an Imperial IPA, and Cullen's not a huge fan of those at all.
Yeah, I'm not into IPAs, or not IPAs, but I'm not into
IPAs,
I like
Imperials.
IPAs. I'm not into Imperials and stouts.
So we're gonna
too
give it a
dark for
shot
me.
though. It's a local one, and that's our big thing. You ready to jump into it?
Yeah, dude, let's crack
these
them
cans.
open.
So we got right there. Ooh, I like the smell.
I mean, it smells just like a regular IPA. It doesn't smell Imperial. It doesn't smell heavy.
I think you'll like it. Yeah. EA UFC 4, they're showing it up there right now. We're giving 2 copies away. Get over to the video. I don't see the video showing in our chat.
Hold on, I'm trying to... I don't know. It's definitely got that Imperial taste to it. Super hoppy off the jump.
Yeah. Kai Kara France.
Or
as Cullen likes to call him. Kai Kara Frank. Or Kai Kara Franca.
Francs?
You said Franca, didn't you? Or
I don't
something?
know. Hermes Franca?
Yeah. Brandon Royval. This is going to be a fun fight right here. I'm excited about this one.
I think the fight that was the most surprising to me on the entire undercard was William Knight versus Alexa.
Yeah, that one was
that turned into be a grappling match.
I thought that was going to be an entirely striking fight.
Yeah. I did not expect them to grapple, and I did not expect Knight to have that much skill on the ground. We knew he was strong.
No, I didn't expect him to have that much cardio either.
Yeah, the cardio
Usually
for
when
being
you're
so
that big
thick
and muscular,
jacked.
yeah.
Dude,
wow.
Super surprising. And he almost finished it at the end of the second round there. He had a Kimura locked, and it was deep.
Yeah, I mean, for a second there when I watched it
That
live,
arm was breaking if the bell didn't sound.
I thought for a second Cameron tapped there. I thought he did for a second there. When I went back, I rewound it because I was like, oh, I don't know. Did he tap? It looked like he tapped. But he didn't tap, and he got saved.
I didn't see the tap at all, but I thought the arm was broken for a second for sure. I was like, oh, that thing's breaking.
Yeah.
And then the bell sounded, and I'm like, oh, my God.
He got lucky.
Yeah, he got real lucky. But that's...
I mean, that's where his luck ended,
that kind of... Yeah, I mean, after it was still all night after that. But that's surprising from Knight. It's kind of nice to see that he's got some knowledge on the ground there to go along with that heavy striking.
He's more well-rounded. He has good cardio. I don't necessarily know how skilled he is because some of that stuff he was doing wasn't really technical. It was more power, but...
He had a lot of power on there, but showed he knew some stuff. Then Jake Matthews versus Diego Sanchez.
What are we watching the fight on? We're on EFC, or we're on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, it's the UFC pay-per-view. We bought the pay-per-view.
Yep, every time.
But Jake Matthews just beat the dog shit out of Diego Sanchez.
Yeah.
That was a bloody mess.
You thought that he was going to knock him out.
I thought for sure he'd put him away.
It looked like they could have stopped it from
There was
that
a
blood.
couple times they looked like they could have probably jumped in there, but Diego fought on.
Yeah, even that blood that reminded me of like something out of a video game.
You were saying 300.
Yeah, like the movie
fight.
300, because there was just the patterns just looked like the 300 blood that would splatter across the screen and then dissolve. That's what it looked like on the canvas.
He was dripping heavy for a minute there.
It happened. Sanchez did what Sanchez has always done, though. Yeah. He's just tough. He was gritty and he was tough. Like, most of his losses are decision. So that was his 9th loss by decision. That's exactly what I thought he would lose by, was decision, because he's only been knocked out 4 times, but the rest are decision.
You know what's silly is he was talking about Conor, trying to fight Conor, and then Conor responded, said he would take the fight.
Yep.
Conor would knock him out inside 1, I guarantee it.
Yeah, but you know what? If that's going to be his retirement fight, whatever. Here, I'm going to transition to you
he deserves some money. He's been fighting forever. So, but I mean, that was it for the undercard, guys. Or no, we had the Brad Riddell versus Alex De Silva. That one was actually a pretty fun fight. Fight of the night on the undercard so far, in my opinion. Da Silva took that first round, almost finished it with looked like a triangle. Was that a triangle he had locked on there? I think it was a triangle. I don't remember, but he almost finished it in the first round there. But Brad Riddell got out. Then in the second round, Riddell started to go to work, landed heavy punches, and in the third round, he landed some more punches. There was the one where...
Yeah, we see that. It happens sometimes.
Which one?
The reflection.
Oh, yeah.
But shh, let's not comment on it. I don't want to get kicked off.
We'll leave it for you guys. Don't worry. It's unintentional, but we're aware.
Yeah. We just haven't moved the gloves. So the gloves back there, they are signed by the former champion, Benson Henderson. I don't know what my dog wants.
Those are the ones that Heather got for you, right?
Yep. So my sister, her husband, he's a pilot.
He's actually
an Apache
he's
pilot.
a W1, Warrant 1 now, I think.
He's an Apache pilot, and I got to figure out what my dog is trying to get. Oh, I know what he's trying to get.
What is he doing? Oh, he wants your pizza?
He wants my leftover pizza there. But so he's an Apache pilot. Where was I going with that now that I got sidetracked?
Oh, because the gloves.
Oh, yeah. So Benson Henderson went to the Army base where they were stationed at, and my sister got a bunch of pictures with them, and she got me these gloves.
Apparently she likes Jake better because I got a picture, but Jake got gloves.
I paid for the gloves.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, I think I was supposed to.
I have no idea. You'll have to ask her. No need to stress. Your boy is here.
The Canadian.
All right. Hey, you're a gamer.
Right.
There you go. Tell me you play a little bit of that EA UFC 4. I haven't played online yet. I haven't had time to actually dive back into the game.
Tukhugov is coming into the cage right now.
And Khabib is there. He's there to corner Tukhugov.
Is he there? I didn't see him, but I saw his other.
They were talking about it earlier in the prelims that Khabib had entered the building.
Nice.
They're like, he's not fighting tonight though.
Man, well, things could happen. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
He would never jump in on a short notice on this. He'd wait for something else where he can actually get some points, not with those two other title fights on the card.
Yeah,
this could be right there.
Yeah, I told you.
Yep. Nice.
So who do you got in this one?
Let me pull my picks back up.
I've got Tukhugov by decision.
I think I didn't pick him.
I think you did.
I'm
pretty sure I don't think you picked Dawodu.
Yeah, I did. Knockout round 1.
Oh.
And I remember that because you talked about it. You're like, really?
Okay, yeah.
Well, I love the way he strikes, though.
He's a good striker. He's a very good striker.
Dawodu. I've said it 15 different ways at this point. Dawodu.
Turn the volume up. We can see how they actually say it.
Just for a second.
I'm pretty sure it's Dawodu. Could be Dawodu.
Hakeem.
They're just going to say Hakeem.
Dawodu. I don't know. We'll hear it at the end when he wins here and they announce his name.
When he wins.
Yep. First round knockout.
He's not winning.
He's winning.
Nah.
He's winning, baby.
Dawodu. He's going to get...
Who you guys got? Let us know. Who you got out here? See, this part right here, I'm happy that they're showing this stuff. I know it's a pay-per-view, but it drives me crazy when we watch the fight cards now and they don't show the walkouts anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, that's frustrating to me. Dana White called it himself. He said the same thing.
You know what? I kind of actually like the walkout aspect of fights. You know, like when Tyson Fury gets brought out on his little...
with the chair.
His chair. What
when
the hell
he's
they
the throne.
The throne. That's the word I was looking
He's
for.
being the king.
He's got his throne. He's getting carried on his throne. That's
when he
dope
came
to me.
out and dressed up like he was from Rocky, Apollo Creed there with the American get-up going on.
I like that aspect of the fight. Make it fun.
Well, and he's making it fun. And that's the same thing that the last Style Bender does when he comes out, too, though. He has fun.
Yeah,
he had
you
a couple
gotta
of guys
have fun,
dance
man.
with him sometime. So this is Hakeem Dawodu versus Zabira Tukhugov. So this is the fight we're on right now. They're starting right now. Both guys are 29 years old, 5 feet 8 inches tall.
Oh, did he miss weight?
Yes, he did, and he weighed in early. So he weighed in early on. So Tukhugov missed weight by about 4 pounds. That's 4 pounds with the pound allowance. So he weighed in 150. The limit is 145 for a title fight, but non-title fights they get a 1 pound allowance to 146. And he was 4 pounds over that. He weighed in earlier on the weigh-ins. He still had like another hour and a half or something like that, hour and 45 minutes. And was over and didn't really try to make the rest of the weight. That's not a good sign. It could be that he realized that he didn't want to drain his gas tank trying to cut the weight.
Yeah.
We've seen that before with bad weight cuts, but you're giving up a percentage of your purse. Oftentimes it's 20%, but I have seen sometimes it be 30%. You're giving that up off the top, and if you don't win the fight, you're already giving that up.
It's a big chunk of change.
Not to mention,
imagine how much you're giving to your manager.
Yeah.
Your coaches.
Your manager, your coaches, whatever you got to set aside for taxes, your other training expenses like your meal stuff or whatever.
Gym fees.
Whatever it is that you have to pay for, but not to mention you're only getting half the pay. If you lose,
11 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw.
And you're paying your opponent, the person you don't really want to pay. I almost stole your beer this time.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So he
I'm
made
trying
weight.
to set it over here, but I'm left-handed, so I want to grab here. But I'm trying to set it over here because the last 2 shows you stole my beer.
I wonder why, how Tukhugov missed weight, though.
He weighed in 5 pounds
Well,
over.
no, I mean, it wasn't like he was a late addition.
Yeah, no.
I give a little bit of a leeway to guys that are late additions that are trying to make weight. But
Austin Springer, who ended up getting cut after 1, and I'm upset about it.
Yeah. But, all right, here we go. Here's the start. They're both meeting in the middle. Dawodu throws a pretty powerful leg kick that missed.
Tukhugov has a little bit of a height advantage. You can see right here.
Yeah. Even though it said they were both 5'8" on the tail of the tape.
It doesn't look like it. It looks like, but it could also be the postures of the way that they're standing. What we have is Dawodu is actually controlling the center right here a little bit more, and Tukhugov is circling just on the outside, but nobody's really engaging. They've both feinted a lot and faked a lot, but no actual engagements.
I mean, Dawodu's thrown the only strikes, I feel like, to this point.
Yeah, but
he's thrown 3 strikes,
2 jump kicks, and
2 jumping front kicks and a leg kick that have all missed. Every single one
of them missed.
But he's thrown the only strikes so far. I don't even think Tukhugov
he is controlling the center, so Tukhugov has to engage.
There's a 4 strike by Dawodu. Little inside leg kick.
Dawodu looks focused though.
Yeah,
I mean he looks like he's got straight
up.
Like
he's keeping his right hand up, dude. He's got his hand up. Tukhugov has his pretty low. He still hasn't thrown a punch, I don't feel like.
No, he's done nothing but try to parry stuff. He must be waiting for something.
Yeah, I wonder
he's bouncing around light on his feet. I don't know.
This is really weird.
But Dawodu's still being careful and cautious. He's keeping that right hand up, trying to make sure he doesn't get countered there, but he's a little bit hesitant to explode in, probably because Tukhugov doesn't want to throw anything, and that's why he's blocking. Left hook. That's why he's keeping that right hand up.
Yeah, they're watching that left hook because that left hook kind of wobbled him a minute. He kind of...
Yeah. Well, and that's why Dawodu doesn't want to explode in too much.
Yep.
He's got to be patient. He's trying to pick him apart. Tukhugov's not doing much, but
he's
exploded in with that punch.
Tukhugov needs to throw more than just that left hook, though, if he wants to win.
Yeah, I mean, unless he knocks him out with it.
I mean, yeah.
But we have more fakes from Tukhugov. Tukhugov's starting to loosen up a little bit. He's still not throwing much.
There's a right. There's the loosening up. He just throws him against the cage.
Pushed him back.
He grabbed him with a body lock and
then
threw him.
He threw a straight overhand right, missed with the overhand right, but tied up with Dawodu and just threw him straight backwards into the cage.
Dude, Zybira's punches are, they're fast and they're powerful.
Now he's opening up.
Finally.
Cody Garbrandt, they just started opening up. How are you going to say it's a great fight? 2.5 minutes into the fight, and they just now open up, and you're going to say it's a great fight so far?
Right.
I mean, that little bit there was good, but
it was a great dance. But I mean, I don't blame Dawodu too much. He actually tried.
Crazy.
Yeah. He was actually doing some punches and trying to throw some stuff and land, but there's Tukhugov with the 1-2. And they're dead center. Tukhugov lands another one. It looks like Dawodu might have blocked that with his right hand. Kind of got that up and over there. But they're right on the monster symbol right now, dancing in the middle of the cage. Both guys fainting back and forth. Tukhugov's definitely more comfortable now. He's finally loosened up, bouncing more. There we go. Yeah, he's definitely throwing more punches. See what happens here. Fakes that uppercut, left hook.
So at this point right now,
to the body by Dawodu.
Tukhugov is winning the round, even though he lost that first 2.5 minutes by doing nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the punches thrown didn't land early by Dawodu, so, I mean, really.
But you got to give him aggression and control, right?
Aggression is after that. When striking's even, you go to aggression. So.
Yep, for the first 2.5 minutes. But then now the striking right here is going to weigh more in the favor of Tukhugov.
There's a good jab from Dawodu real quick.
Oh my gosh.
2K,
One better is
3-leg parlay.
Oh. Yeah. He looks to win $27,518.40.
Jesus, on a 3-leg parlay.
Wow.
That's a big bet, dude.
That's a
and
good
he
payout,
He had Knight, and he's got Dawodu. Who was the
He's
third?
got Royval. That last one's the one I don't know about.
He's got Royval on the third fight? Interesting. Royval can do it. I just don't think he's going to.
Heather, welcome back.
Hey.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's going to. He's got slick submissions.
Yep. Well,
we're going to find out when that fight comes out. That
30 seconds left in the round. 30 seconds left in the round.
It's good to see Tukhugov finally loosen up. Dawodu's looking like he's starting to loosen up again, too.
Dawodu started letting that hand slip, though, that he was working really hard and protecting with.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's starting to loosen up, and he's
got to
just
be
dropping
careful
it down.
with that, though. He's got to be careful. There's a reason he kept that high to start the fight.
Yep.
10 seconds.
5 seconds. Here we go.
All right.
Good jab from Tukhugov right there. And that's a round.
Nice. All right, so I give Tukhugov the round. Dawodu definitely won the first part of the round, but Tukhugov stole it in that last 2.5 minutes. And he honestly landed more and threw more, and the volume, or not the volume, but the power.
He landed better shots. So impact is judged above volume.
Hey, we got an Apache pilot in here, Dustin Parker. Hey, if you're not an Apache pilot, if you're not an Apache pilot, you're a pussy. So he's not a pussy.
Hella funny.
So one time, this Apache pilot, we were at the pumpkin patch with our kids.
Oh God, you're gonna get him in trouble.
Oh no, he's not. He already called and talked to him about it. He had to talk to him about it.
I know
at the time.
he did.
So yeah, the pumpkin patch off of Suave Island out here gets crazy trying to leave. The line to get out of there can be backed up for an hour or whatever.
Just pull a gun lighter on
You had a dumbass who was honking his horn, going crazy at him, and Dustin just got back from Afghanistan, and at the time in Afghanistan, he was a driver, so it wasn't uncommon to pull out a weapon and place it on the side of the vehicle to let somebody know that, hey, don't fuck with us.
All right, round 2, here we go.
Round 2 started. So this happens while we're at the pumpkin patch. He pulls and it's not even a gun, it's a fucking lighter, pulls it out, sets it up against the side of the car. The guy calls the cops. I'm in a different vehicle with my wife and a couple of the kids, and he's got a couple of kids in his car, and the cops pull him over, like there's a ton of cops, pull him over, guns drawn and everything about it. And as soon as they found out what was going on, they found out that he was in the Army. They called his fucking, whoever his superior was, and he was good to go.
Spinning back kick from Dawodu. Not bad. Yeah, Zybura is up minus 155. Dawodu's plus 155 after the first round. Some people giving the first round to Dawodu.
I don't know, but
Vegas is giving it to Tukhugov, so I give it to Tukhugov.
I gave it to Tukhugov, but I did think for sure that first half was Dawodu. But
he was the only one doing anything.
There was more strikes from Tukhugov in the second half of the round, and he landed.
And that was a nice one too by Dawodu.
Well, Tukhugov hit him with that right first, though.
Yeah, and then 8-1 too.
Mm-hmm. He came with that uppercut. Man, this is exciting so far.
There we go.
Now that
1-2
they're actually throwing,
Tukhugov.
we're getting into a good fight here.
Yeah. And this is more along the lines of what I expected. I expected a good, fun, fast-paced striking match.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is what we're getting so far.
Yeah, that first 2 minutes was weird. It was just really weird.
What I was hoping to see though from Tukhugov, and you and I talked a little bit about this, is Khabib has been working with him on some of his wrestling
takedowns, and they've been talking about the wrestling leading up to this fight.
And so I was hoping to see more of those attempts in there.
Yeah.
But Tukhugov's having success on his feet right now.
Yeah, he just ate a nice left, though. It's been fun, and, there's a good left from Tukhugov. I would like to see him try to take it down, though.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see that other aspect that he's been working on.
I've got a decision, so I just want him to grind it out.
1-2, 1-2. No, I mean,
I cannot confirm or deny that story.
Yes, you can.
Hella funny. He's like, not anymore. Never happened. That's been wiped from the history books.
Yeah. Good leg kick there from Dawodu.
Yeah, he had a right hook on that one, though, too.
Yeah, he did. That's the hard thing about this fight, though, is every time one person lands, the other person's landing as well.
Yeah, this
they're both
round has
landing
been
well.
much closer,
Yeah.
in my opinion, because they're both landing very good shots.
Rips it there. Nice jabs there.
You know, by definition, if the striking is equal, and I looked at the rule book, if everything is equal and there's nothing to separate the two, it is a 10-10 round.
Yeah.
I looked at that after we talked about it.
Which is
that
true,
one day.
but I mean, I still hate it because they call it a 10-9 must system.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 10-9 must system, you must give someone a
that was a little
win
weird
in the round,
takedown attempt.
and you must give somebody else the lesser points, unless of
Right.
course there's a foul.
Ooh!
You know, a 9-9 I think would be possible, but a 10-10 should not be possible.
Yeah, well, a 9-9 we can get several ways. So
That's what I'm saying. A 9-9.
there's the shot. There we go.
It's still not very good.
Not good, but he's pressuring him up against cage. Let's get
It's
this.
better. Oh, that was a good transition. If he locked
Dude,
up the
he
legs
had this.
there.
You missed it, but he did this weird little like
Ooh!
hook shot with his heel where he tried to get his
Yeah, I
leg
saw
behind
that.
it.
It
He
almost
just
looked-
abandoned it.
Well, it almost looked like Kung Lee's scissor kicks that he tries to do.
Kind
but
of.
It wasn't quite
or
as
it looked
good.
like he was trying to kick the back of his calf with his heel or something.
I'm liking this fight.
Yeah, it's fun. I don't.
Tukhugov is showing some red marks on his face. He might
Yeah.
have a little bit of blood on his face. I can't
His
tell.
nose is really red.
It's either the nose or it's the eye because it looks
There's
a little
the
higher.
takedown.
Nice way to finish that takedown.
And that was just all pressure.
Driving. That's what you do. You don't stop moving on takedowns, baby.
That's that
Run your fucking
Dagestani shit right
feet.
there.
Beautiful.
They're talking to the ref about something.
I don't know.
I don't know, but
Well,
Tuhugav's got him.
You know,
This
right now, nobody's
he's
doing anything.
he's taking
got
the
a
lead in the round
Dagestani
now.
handcuff, also known as wrist control, a 2-on-1 wrist control. So,
AKA wrist control. I love it.
I mean, it's
But yeah.
wrestling. Come on, baby, it's wrestling.
So
We do this.
Tuhugav's got him down on the ground right now. He's sitting on his side, and he's got the wrist control that Jake was talking about, landing a couple punches. He's stealing the round with this here because this separates the striking.
Well, and this is what would separate the striking. Dawodu's not a ground guy.
Nope, and this is why
So.
I thought he would take it down earlier,
Yeah.
especially when you're training with one of the best MMA wrestlers there is.
Yeah, but you know how I feel about Khabib's takedowns. I don't think his takedowns are good. I think that the rest of the stuff that he does as far as tying up
But
with
once
you
he gets
and
you
getting-
down, you're not getting
Well,
up.
once he ties up with you, he's going to get you down. But as far as his shots, I don't think his shots are very good. You and I have debated this back and forth
Yeah.
many times. I don't think the shots from Khabib are that good. I think he's really good once he ties up with you. It reminds me more of a Greco style or a freestyle style where if you get tied up, you're looking for a throw or you're looking to drag him down to the ground.
Boom,
but
ooh, right in the throat.
I don't
Wow.
feel like his shots
That was
from
a
the
throat
open are
punch.
that good.
So for me, that's 2-0 Tuhugov.
Yeah, I would say so too. That last end there on
That was a
top for
minute and
Tukhugov
40
right
seconds.
there. Yeah, I give him that because of that. On the feet,
He
it
had
was
the
super
grappling.
even.
Yeah, feet. I feel like the feet were even. They both landed really good shots, trading back and forth. No one really separated themselves on the feet.
I fucking like this beer.
I'm already done with my first one almost.
You like it?
No, I just don't notice it.
like it?
It's not something I'd buy again. It's got that weird lingering taste that I don't
I'd
like.
buy it again.
But I mean, I'm drinking it. It's beer. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna,
this
man law.
Trail
I think
Builder.
I'm pretty sure the number one rule of man law is that you can never turn down free beer. I'm pretty sure that's the number one
Yeah,
rule.
yeah. You know, I
I don't
almost
know, I'm
bought
making
this
shit up.
beer today. I almost bought this beer, not today, but when I bought the beer for our show. But I didn't want to buy 2 cans of it because it was $16 a fucking
Jesus
can.
Christ.
It was a 16 ounce, but it was still $16.
Yeah.
So I'm paying $1 an ounce, and that's before I hit my tax on it.
Right?
You know. So
That better have been some good beer. There better have been some gold flakes in there or something.
well, yeah. I mean, I
All
was
right, here we
hoping,
go.
I was hoping for something.
Round
great.
3 started. Let's do it.
All right, round 3.
We're back in the middle, a little bit more of what we had in the
What do you
first-
guys have it right now?
first
So
round.
sorry, I interrupted you. What
No,
do you
you're
guys
good.
have it? Is it 2-0 to Tukhugov right now? You got it 1-1, or you got it 2-0 for Dawodu? What do you think? Round 2,
2, 10
somebody
on
else is
Dawodu?
giving it to Dawodu, so a lot of
Scott
people are giving it to
Fontana,
Dawodu.
what?
So he's got it 2018 Dawodu.
I don't understand how you
Baldwin
give round
has
2
it
to Dawodu.
1919 to Tukhugov.
That was 1919 even.
Yeah,
Um,
or not even. I meant to say the dude's name. That was. I said.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I said
But
his
see,
name.
no,
Baldwin.
2018 right here. Thank you, Kaposa.
That's probably what I would say. I would
That's more
say.
close.
Yeah, the calf cooks are nice.
Yeah, the striking's been pretty even. The only thing that separated round 2 was that takedown and the control on the ground.
Yeah, definitely.
So
2018.
Phil Murphy,
See,
2018 Tukhugov. I agree.
Everybody's scorecards are all over the place. It's what we talk about all the time. It depends on what you're looking for.
Which is why I said that judges should be required to go down the list of scoring criteria as laid out in the rules.
I mean, it's hard to say you have to. As far as the weight you put onto it, yes, there has to be a heavier emphasis on those, but you can't ignore the grappling altogether.
The grappling's included
but
in that.
I'm saying, like, if the striking is good, but then it goes down to the ground for maybe a minute, you can't just ignore the grappling aspect because of that. So you have to weight it.
Effective grappling is weighted equally to effective striking.
Yeah.
In the new rule system, effective grappling and striking are the same.
So what is effective grappling if you're striking at the same time? Does it count as both?
I mean, they're effective strikes.
They are effective strikes. You know, and effective strikes don't have to be landed on your feet.
Which means that at that point, there's not an equality in effective strikes because now you'd have to.
You'd include them both. Well, that's what I'm saying. So it's not one or the other. You have to weigh them together, though. So it's going to be, you're going to weigh the output of the successful strikes landed, or what you see, because they don't have the stats.
Yeah, they don't have the headshots. They have to go basically.
They don't have the stats, not headshots.
Here we go. Well, I said he has the headshots.
I know, but then he said they don't have the headshots.
They put that graphic up on the screen there. Come on, get this down, baby. 2.5 minutes, you can get it down and control it for another 2.5 minutes. That's a win. If you get it down and control half the round on the ground, that's a win. Especially when the stand-up's been fairly close.
Yep, especially. But you know what I would like to see him do is just put his forearm from his right hand.
Yeah, his leg's swelling there. Look at that red mark on Tuhugov's calf.
You go like this. Change the grip like this. Forearm on the back of the head and rip up on it. That's a can opener position there. You're going to rip his head up and you can create the space. But he's keeping his other arm down. He needs to put that forearm there.
Just grind it.
Right there. See, locked it. You've pushed the head down.
There you go.
Circle,
nice.
Circle.
Ooh, he got out though. Not bad, Dawodu.
He got hand control there. One of the most important things when getting away from somebody who has control of you on top in wrestling is hand control. And Dawodu got right on hand control, and that helped him get away fast.
There's still good clinch control there by Tukhugov.
Yeah. Tuhugov's winning this round so far, in my opinion.
I don't know. It's close.
Nah,
I think this is probably the closest round so far.
It is close,
because he didn't get the
still
takedown.
Think so. He got the takedown.
There was effective defense too.
There was but defense, is that one of your weighing criteria?
I don't think defense is actually considered in the scoring.
Although, which is bullshit because some guys are really good at being evasive.
We've talked about that before.
Defense, you know,
like Lyoto Machida is like, especially just because he goes backwards.
Well, and he has cage control. If you're a guy who wants to circle and land strikes, then you're controlling the cage the way you want to control it.
Right. So come on, shoot in and get that takedown again. You got a minute left. Get him down. Do not. Come on.
Minute 7 left right now. Round 3.
The rounds have been way too close. You don't want to. You need to get something to separate the round.
Definitely. Well, you have Dawodu with 2 underhooks.
Went in for the clinch.
This is awesome here to watch. I'm telling you right now, so Tukhugov looks like he's wearing the worst end of the fight right now. They're talking to each other a little bit, arguing with
Ooh!
You guys better be careful on that, though. Right there. How many times when someone talks shit have we seen him get knocked out? Hands up, Dawodu.
No, keep your hands down. Just bop him. Just throw something.
Tuhuggov's just backing up, though. What are you doing?
Throw something. He's going to walk at you.
Tuhuggov's worried about the counter. He's worried about the counter, but you can't
care about the counter.
Clash of heads there. Clash of heads there.
If he's going to walk with his hands down, dude, do something. Just pop him right in the mouth.
Yeah, this is a fun fight.
Make that
20 seconds left. Steal the fight, somebody. You guys got to go all out. This is a close round.
I think Dawodu won this round.
Oh, man. 10 seconds. Come on. Somebody win the round here. Somebody.
I do think
Tuhuggov's backing up. He's going to cost himself this round.
Yeah, he's trying to cruise. He thinks he won the first 2 rounds, which may cost him because if he lost that first round, if the judges gave it to Dawodu,
I don't know.
You cannot be confident in the third round of a close fight like that.
I don't like that look from Tukhugov backing off like that the last 30 seconds, 40 seconds there.
You cannot be that confident.
Khabib doesn't like it either.
When the rounds are that close.
Look at that. Khabib didn't like it either. He didn't walk in thinking the guy looked like a champ. Look at that. You could tell.
That's stupid, dude. Why would you not engage?
No.
Especially when he's just...
Especially when you just antagonized it. You just antagonized it.
But Dawodu won the third round, I think.
In my opinion,
you have to give it to him.
All right, so we're looking at
29-28
Tukhugov in both of our opinions.
But the rounds were so close.
It could go either way.
They were so close.
Look at all that swelling on the leg. You're right. Look at that swelling on the leg. That's true.
Yeah, I think
Dawodu definitely won round 3.
I don't know what Tukhugov was doing. I wonder if he thought he won the first 2 rounds, was just trying to survive.
That guy looked like Forrest Gump with all that running. You're right, he did. Some funny shit. It happens. What does? Shit.
Should be penalized for that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially when the guy's not even throwing punches and you're just walking backwards.
Here's my thing. Don't start talking shit last fucking minute of the fight and then run away the last minute of the fight. Dawodu engaged with him when you start talking shit.
Dude, Dawodu.
And then you start running away.
Look at the significant strike totals. That's got to be off, but Dawodu plus 31 in significant strikes.
I don't know.
I wonder if all that came in the third round there.
I don't know. I would love to see the breakdown, but I feel like the ground control time was a little bit more for Tukhugov. 1 minute and 11 seconds.
Well, I thought the takedown came around 140.
Yeah.
I could have swore it did.
I mean,
hold on. Here's the decision.
Going live.
Could be split. It's going to be close.
We'll see.
Split.
No, split decision. I mean, I would agree with that.
It's Tukhugov. Come on, baby. Give it to me.
Oh!
Wow.
You picked him to win by decision. Oh, no, you
No,
didn't.
I had Tukhugov.
I picked Dawodu to win by knockout. Oh, my gosh. I don't think that he won, but they were close enough rounds that
They
it could
gave
go
him that
either
first
way.
round.
Yeah.
The first and third round.
Wow.
So second round was Tukhugov. Third round was Dawodu. That first round was too close. That's why I said I don't
Heather
know
got
what.
that W.
That's why I said I don't know what Tukhugov's doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was stupid of him to run away. You know, we both said
Why are
it's
you
super
backing
close.
up when
No.
the fight's that close? You need
He
to
could have
go in there.
engaged and won that round. He could have.
Yeah.
But he ran away.
Shoot for that takedown again. Pressure him
Dawodu
up against
finished
the
looking
cage.
like a man while Tukhugov looked scared and ran away.
Yeah.
Hey, good job, man. Nice job.
I haven't seen a single can crushed in 2 minutes. Hey, we do the
Hold on.
crushing at the end.
I'm sorry for not bringing the Jamaican and the Canadian flag, but you know what I represent. Everybody back in the 403.
I want to listen to what he's saying real quick, you guys.
I promise the next fight, give me somebody who ain't gonna run. This is
Yeah, you're right. Give him somebody who ain't going to run.
give me someone no more.
Yeah.
No,
So here's the
that's
deal.
embarrassing. Khabib's embarrassed for that.
I told you he didn't look
Can't
happy.
even, can't even.
So here's the deal. Tukhugov ran in the first round. You know, we talked about
He
how
didn't run in the first round. He just didn't do anything for this 2.5 minutes. It's the third round
Yeah,
he ran.
no, he ran in the first round. Dawodu was
really in the
controlling the
first.
center. We talked about it. Dawodu was controlling the center, looking to engage.
Yeah, but he wasn't really
Tukhugov,
running. They
I
were
mean,
just
he
circling.
was. He wasn't
just
on
wasn't
his toes
engaging.
and running, but he was staying
The
so
third
far
round, he was
outside
just walking
and doing
backwards and
nothing.
running.
The third round, he was running more blatantly, but it was the
That
same
was
thing.
running.
They were both in the first and third round. He backed up the first 2.5 minutes of the first round. He didn't do a single thing but back up and try to stay out of range.
They didn't even back
in
up.
my
They just
opinion,
circled.
No, Tukhugov kept backing up.
That was all circling.
He kept backing up, and Dawodu circled. But I do think
Dawodu
that
held the middle.
well, yeah, he held the middle while
wasn't circling.
Tukhugov circled.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
That he did back up though.
He wasn't
did
really
back
backing up.
You know, Dawodu was in the center trying to engage the fight. Every time he stepped forward,
Kind of. He only threw 4 strikes in the first minute.
every time, well, he had to be worried about that hook.
Yeah,
Right?
neither one of them
So-
really did anything.
He's right though in the first round. He's the only one that really tried to engage that first 2.5 minutes. The second half though, Tukhugov definitely dominated that second
And
half.
I think he
I don't
did
know about
enough-
dominated the second half,
No, but he
but
came
I
alive.
think he did enough in that second half to win it.
He did enough that he should have got the win. But like I said, I think that first 2.5 minutes cost him because I don't think he didn't throw a single strike until the 141.
We like to crush
2
the
minutes
can at
part.
the end.
I already told him that. Yeah, we crushed this stuff at the end, baby.
Yeah, baby. What are you drinking over there? Send us a picture on there. Go to our Facebook group. I think it's facebook.com/crushingcanspodcast. Send us a picture of what you're drinking right there. We'll throw it up on the screen. Send us a picture of you and your beer. Right now, whatever you're drinking. If it's not beer, you got alcohol, whatever it is. Maybe you're just drinking water. Send us a picture. We'll throw you up there for a second.
No, you need to be drinking something with alcohol in it.
Well, some people don't drink, and that's all right. Facebook.com/crushingcanspodcast. You can send us a message there. You can just search Crushing Cans Podcast in their
change my
search as
password?
well on there. And send us a picture of whatever you're drinking. We'll throw it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Get you in here a little bit. All right, so that fight's over. Let's refresh this. Let's check up on this. See how is everybody doing here. So I'm probably going to climb up a little bit, hopefully.
Well, I mean, that's 50 points for you, so you
50,
should,
but, it depends on what everybody else picked,
should
right?
make a little bit there. You climbed up.
No, I didn't.
No,
I
you
actually
did.
dropped
How the
down.
hell did you go backwards?
Other people picked differently than me.
Yeah,
Damn.
They must have got decision
So
perfects on
Killa is doing great with 6 correct picks, 1
that.
decision
Liam has 6
perfect,
as well.
2 perfects.
Damn, JGH, last week's winner's sitting up there with 6 too. She's right there.
Yeah. Liam Perez, 6 correct with only 1 perfect and 1 semi-perfect. JGH has 6 correct with 2 decision perfects and 1 semi-perfect. That right there is... Oh, no, wait. And Bueno Knight is also tied for second with Liam Perez, JGH. We have Bueno Knight, who has 5 correct picks, but he has 2 decision perfects, 1 perfect, and 1 semi-perfect. The difference between a decision perfect and a perfect on
25
Tapology
points.
is 25 points more for a perfect, but that's because you didn't pick decision, you picked the round and the method. Although we have disputed that and argued that if you're picking decision and the fight goes to decision, that's a fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Some fighters are decision fighters. Some fighters are knockout fighters. Your goal as someone who's picking the fights is to pick it as correctly as you can, and you shouldn't be penalized for correctly picking a decision win.
Yeah. But
So anyway, that's our top
All
4
man.
right there. 3 of them are tied for second. Heather 13R is in 5th place with 5 correct picks, 1 decision perfect, and 1 perfect. Lucas Ross is in 6th place right now with 315 points with 5 correct picks and 1 perfect, and 1 semi-perfect. That's our top 5. Then you have Cullen in 7th place, tied with a few different people. He has 4 correct picks, 2 decision perfects, and 1 perfect. And then I'm in second to last place with the same
That's hard
amount
to
of
say,
picks.
huh?
I'm in 13th place right now with 4 correct picks,
damn, dude, Ketlin has
1
some
decision
power, huh?
perfect, and 1 perfect. It's been a fun night so far,
So
and I'm excited to watch how this goes. Yeah,
We got Sarge
that's next
coming up,
week's right
baby.
there. Holly Holm next week.
Sarge Eubanks.
Yeah. I recently jumped on the train, man.
Yeah, after that last week, what was it? Like,
Well, it's been
not
a
even last
couple.
week.
It's
It was
just
a couple weeks, right?
The thing about it is
We
it's
just
just
saw her.
no. The thing about it, it was last week. But the thing about it is, it's just been or no, it might have been 2 weeks ago.
I think
I
it's 2
feel like it
weeks
was
ago.
last week. The thing about it is, it's been the last couple of fights. She's continuously looked better and better every time. And I've picked against her almost every single time. And right now, I couldn't
picked against her last week.
I couldn't pick against her. See, so did I.
And she made me look like a fool, so I picked her this week.
Now, hopefully, she doesn't make me and you both look like fools.
Yeah, hopefully. Don't do that to us, man. You know.
Zabira embarrassed Khabib, did not make weight. Yes, he did. And then he lost in this fashion. He was the guy Khabib threatened UFC to quit if they... You're right. That's true. Thank you for
100%.
throwing that in there.
I forgot about that.
all about that.
Yeah.
You're right. So the UFC did that, and he threatened to quit if they if they terminated that contract. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely embarrassed Khabib. You could tell Khabib looked frustrated and upset with that at the end there.
Yeah. Khabib. Khabib
As
has
soon
got
as
to
he
be
walked
pissed.
in the cage, you could tell. They're
They're gonna have some words after that.
Yeah. Well, it dishonored him.
It
and
did.
They don't like being dishonored.
I mean, if he went out fighting, it would have
Yeah.
been one thing.
Well, like Artem Lobov for Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
All he does is fight. If he ever
He
gets
doesn't
knocked
give a
out,
shit, dude.
yeah, all that guy does is fight. He'll fight
I've
anybody
enjoyed
and
him
everywhere.
in bare knuckle. To be honest,
I
like
hated
it.
him on The Ultimate Fighter.
A lot of people hated him.
But the reason I hate him was this exact same reason for
Conor.
Khabib in there, right there. So on The Ultimate Fighter, Conor McGregor threatened to quit if Artem Lobov didn't get a second shot. And then Artem Lobov got the second shot.
Yep.
So that Conor McGregor wouldn't quit the show. And then we had Khabib do the same thing here. The difference is, though, Artem Lobov was able to win everybody over. And you know me, like, I'm not a huge... I like Conor McGregor, but I'm not a huge Conor McGregor fan.
I've been falling off a little bit, but I still love Conor.
Well, I picked against Conor in his fights against Nate. I picked against him in his fights, or in his fight against Khabib.
Only fight I
but
picked against him
I'm
was
on that
Khabib.
Khabib train. I'm a huge fan of Khabib.
Everybody, well,
And-
you see Khabib just beating the shit out of everybody
Well,
and not losing. So,
but it came early for us, or for me, I feel like, because
Well,
I'm a
we-
wrestler. And when I started seeing him destroy these wrestlers,
well, yeah, when I saw him
With
destroy Pat
wrestling,
Healy,
Yeah.
I was like, dude,
And
this
then
guy's
Abel,
legit.
but yeah. You know, and I was like, man, this guy's a monster.
Dude, Abel Trujillo just went to jail. I think he went to prison.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Um,
I don't know what that says.
Me neither.
Can you translate that?
I don't know if you can translate that.
Google Translate.
Hold on, I'll see.
copy
But
it
yeah,
to the
Abel
Google.
went to prison for like rape or some shit, dude.
Yeah, with minors.
Something crazy.
You know what's crazy about that? I have I think it's either a ring relic from him from the UFC cards, or maybe it's a shirt relic. So the UFC had these Topps cards a long time ago, and they used to send out these relics. I actually have one of Khabib too, from one of his shirts. Yeah, where they had like a piece of the mat, it might have been a piece of the cage, or a piece of their shirts or something like that in it. And I have a few of them. I might know where that is. I don't know, but I've got one for Khabib's shirt and Abel's. Weird bringing them both up. Abel Trujillo.
Yeah, this shit's crazy. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see that Khabib Justin Gaethje fight. I think Justin has a style that could beat Khabib.
I think he has the wrestling to make it a lot more difficult. And the reason I say that is, remember the Al Iaquinta fight?
Right.
Al Iaquinta was able to shut down a lot of the takedowns from Khabib. The other thing
And
that
Khabib beat him on the feet and showed he has a new aspect to his game at that time.
The other thing that you have to realize when we get into it, talking about Justin Gaethje, is that he will not back up from a fist fight.
Nope.
So if he could stop the takedown and slug, it's going to be a very
But the way he
interesting
beat Tony
fight.
Ferguson, dude,
Oh my gosh, he destroyed him.
So, like, if he can pick Khabib apart like that and keep it on the feet.
And then don't forget, Conor McGregor has pretty good striking, and he fucking dropped Conor.
Well, yeah, Conor was scared of the takedown, though, so his hands were always low.
Yeah.
And, like, he kept him there trying to avoid the take. And Conor actually did show
It actually reminds me
his
of the
ground
Chael
game
Sonnen.
was not bad.
It reminds me of when Chael Sonnen dropped Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Anderson Silva had the hands low, too.
Yeah. But even you were commenting on how good Conor's ground game actually looked in that
Conor
fight.
McGregor has actually really good wrestling.
You know what's funny is a lot of people are starting to come out and they're like, oh, wow, Conor actually did look good in that fight when you compare him to what everybody else did.
Well, when you look at the defense, the takedown defense is what I was so impressed of. And when this fight happened, I'm not a huge Conor fan.
I don't know what you're saying, Ben Fett.
I do like Conor McGregor, but I'm not a huge Conor McGregor fan. You know, and when that fight happened, I was like, man, dude, the one thing I took away from that fight more than anything was that Conor has better wrestling than I thought he had.
Yeah.
I thought that Khabib was going to win. I thought he would be more dominant with the wrestling faster than he was, given the way that Chad Mendes took him down in like took down Conor in like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But Conor showed really improved wrestling. I was really happy with some of the things he did where he was sitting on the outside. He had a good butt drag. He had ankle control, which ankle control prevents somebody from driving. All I got to do is reach and grab their far ankle and hold it and pull it in.
Speaking of Conor
can't plant their
McGregor,
foot.
they just announced that the fight versus
Pacquiao.
Manny is happening.
Yeah.
Manny confirmed it.
Manny Pacquiao did, and they're going to do it somewhere
in the UAE somewhere.
Yep. So I think they're trying to do that to
I think it'll
avoid
be in Abu Dhabi.
To avoid contract issues, maybe.
I don't know.
Go somewhere where they're not going to worry about that.
Who knows?
Maybe?
All
money,
I know
money,
is
money speaks.
yeah, the Middle East, dude. They just dump money into the fights. They love it.
You know? Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know that I'm really interested in watching that one.
Well, I'm interested in it. You know, the thing of it is Manny's going to be smaller even.
Way smaller.
Yeah, but he's super fast and explosive. And he's not going to slow down at all.
No.
But the thing about it is Conor does have knockout power, but there's a difference between having, I say, MMA knockout power and boxer knockout power.
Who was it? Was it Jeff Horn? Jeff Horn? Is that the guy Manny lost to? Was that
recently?
One of the recent losses that he had. I don't know about most recently. He's an Australian dude. I think it was Horn. It was Horn something.
I don't know, but you pulled me off my thought track again. You do this a lot.
You do it a lot too.
Yeah, it happens.
Let me look at Manny's record real quick, and I'll tell you who it was. I think it was Jeff Horn was his name.
Power.
I think he lost to Jeff Horn right there. That was his actual most recent loss too. Jeff Horn just bulldogged him. Didn't look good like a bum. Jeff Horn's looked like a bum since that fight too. By the way, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it happens.
He's been getting beat up. But if Conor can bully Manny the way Horn did, who knows? Because that's all Horn did is just bully Manny.
Yeah.
And even though I thought Manny got robbed in that fight too,
Two.
Because Manny's probably one of the fighters that gets robbed more than anybody.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
been
yeah.
robbed.
I mean, you look at the Bradley fights.
Both
but-
Bradley fights, the Jeff Horn fight, man. There's just been a lot of fights that he's been robbed.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if Connor's. I don't know if it's gonna be. It's not the draw that Mayweather versus Connor was. At the time.
It's just got to be a knockout finish, no matter.
Especially
how good.
because at the
when
time
will
Connor was
the
big.
match take place? The matches are already.
I don't know if
taking
they
place.
named a.
So the first one he said is when will the match take place?
Oh, I don't know. Who knows? If you're talking about
No, this was the
Khabib
first
and
comment that we're
Gaethje,
talking about.
Khabib and Gaethje is
That might be what he was talking about.
November, isn't it?
That might have been what he was talking about. Hold
I
on, let me
think so.
pull up the other part right here where it says. I'm gonna Google translate the other part. So we really want to engage with you guys.
Let's
and we
see.
wanna
It's
make sure
UFC
we do this
254. So it's the next pay-per-view, and it's actually the end of October 24th, 2020.
He said, "Oh moon." It must be "Oh man." So some of the translations might be a little bit off because he said "Oh moon." It might be "Oh man." All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, especially the aftertaste.
I don't mind it.
Okay. Ugh. Put that up in there. Here we go.
All right, Sajara Eubanks. She's really recently added a lot of new fans, I feel like, because everybody that I've talked to about her has said that they're more interested in Eubanks now than they were. She's
looked
still
good.
another underdog. Again, she's always
She's
an
definitely
underdog.
the underdog in this fight, I think.
I don't know.
They're going based off record and based off of
Yeah,
like,
but that's the problem.
like finishes and wins.
You got to
and stuff.
look at most recently, though.
Yeah, that win last
Eubanks
week,
has
2
looked
weeks ago.
good. You know, she's looked better and better and better every time she's fought recently.
Yeah, for sure.
Who do you guys have, Caitlin Vieira, or do you have Sajara Eubanks in this fight? Let us know. And if you're not in our group, don't forget to join our group, tapology.com/group/434. You can scroll back in the comments and look in there. It is posted as well.
I'm going to post
So-
that again here.
He'll post the link again. Join us. So we want to compete
Tapology.com/.
with everybody. We want to have the biggest group on Tapology. All you got to do is sign up. You make your picks for the fights. Who do you think is going to win? How do you think they're going to win it? And what round do you think they're going to win it in? You get points based on your picks. If you get a correct pick, it's 50 points.
Got a 10-leg parlay that's still alive after the Dawodu win. If Eubanks, Royval, Blachowicz, and Adesanya win, a $150 bet turns into a $95K win.
Bet. Wow, crazy.
10-leg parlay for $150. If he gets all 10 right, $95,000.
The only one I don't like is the Blachowicz one on that, to be honest.
I don't either.
That's the only one on there that I didn't
You're
really
picking
like.
against Dominic Reyes? That's tough.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like I talked about. Blachowicz really hasn't fought any recent top 15 guys.
But he does have
Outside of Corey
power.
Anderson.
Yeah,
But
Corey
Corey
Anderson was
Anderson's
top
in
10 at the
Bellator.
time. He is in
You know,
Bellator
so he's
now.
Bellator now. So that's his
He
only
he
real
went to
top 10
Bellator
win.
on a win.
On his own. He chose
Yeah.
to.
Well, the money, dude. The
Yeah.
money.
Well, it's hard
If
to say
you're
that
not a top guy in the UFC, you're not getting that
If
money.
I'm the UFC, though, I smartly let go of some top 5, 10 guys.
Oh, you have to.
because it makes me look like I am not a monopoly. If you can get outbid by another company, how are you going to say I'm a monopoly if Bellator outbid you for me?
Yeah, but here we go.
You know?
I'm looking for
So it's
Sarge
in their
to get.
favor to do that
So
every
does
once in a while.
Sarge take it down, or is she gonna
No.
try to avoid the?
She's got to try to stay standing with this.
Well, we're already in the clinch.
But she
so-
did when she was competing in jiu-jitsu, but it wasn't as a black belt. She did win a world championship.
Yep.
I think it was a blue belt. It might have been a purple belt, but she did win a world championship on the ground. Vieira, though, she's very good.
She's got the clinch control right now, pushing it
Yeah.
up against the thing. So let's see what Sarge does.
Sarge turns it around. She's got Vieira backed up against the cage, but Vieira.
Oh, she went for that knee, and Vieira almost grabbed it.
Yeah, she was blocking out that knee. I was about to say that, and then she threw the knee, and you grabbed it, and you're like.
But she's covering her mouth. Look at that. She's got her hand up over Vieira's mouth. She was covering it.
So how did you pick Eubanks to win? I picked Eubanks by decision.
I've got Sarge by decision too.
All
that was
right.
another one. We picked like 9 out of these fights. I think
Yeah, it
9
was
out of
kinda
11
crazy.
were all the same.
Hey, what do you guys got? Who do you got? Who do you got picked to win it right now?
Yeah, what's your pick? Sarge or
Uh.
Sargento?
Sarge
Love
caught her
it.
with the
Yes.
left.
All right, I love it. Yeah.
Oh, she got poked in the eye there, and she didn't even stop it, though. So Vieira just poked Eubanks in the eye, it looked like to me.
Yeah, Vieira looks bigger too.
She's taller for
She's
sure.
taller,
And
but
she's got
looks-
thicker shoulders
She
overall.
looks thicker.
But Sarge looks more muscular.
Sarge has a thicker lower midsection.
She looks more muscular though. Look at the arms and stuff, and muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah.
So
She got some thick legs, dude, or them thighs.
yeah. All right, so we're back in here. We've got an underhook for Vieira right now and an overhook, and Sarge is just kind of posting on the hips, trying to keep distance there.
Yep.
So
So I've been kind of watching the chat to see if my wife shows up, because it's our 5th anniversary tonight of our wedding, and I'm here with you guys, hanging out instead of hanging out with my wife.
what a dick.
But I've got permission. It's okay, guys. So happy
You hear that?
anniversary,
He's gotta-
baby. I love
He's
you.
got to get permission from his wife to do stuff.
I mean, I don't have to, but if you don't want to be in the doghouse, certain things you got to do, right?
Right? Well, it's your anniversary. You got to have a good night tonight after.
Have a good night when we go home.
Yeah. Look at the camel toe on that girl. Just kidding.
Nice transition.
Just kidding. Go from mama to
He's
get
talking
some of
about
that. We got-
Sarge, by the way.
I haven't
Look
seen.
at Caitlin's nose is busted.
He said,
I'll give you a heads
I'll give
up.
you a heads up. So while you're here, your wife's over here with mechanized handshake.
All right. Back in the middle. So both girls got a little bit of wear and tear on their face there, but look at Caitlin. She's bleeding out the nose.
Yeah, it's barely though, not much.
Just barely, but that nose is red.
Yeah, but
I
the
must have
eye,
missed a shot.
the right eye above
Ooh,
Eubanks
nice right
is
by-
a little bit swollen up there.
And you think that was from that eye poke?
I don't know if it's from the eye poke, but it's a little bit swollen. Look at that.
She just kind of ate it, yeah? A little bit.
It's not bad. It might be from that eye poke.
Ooh, good body shot. Nice body shot, Sarge.
I think Sarge has more straight punches right now, more accurate punches. But Vieira has the distance, the range advantage, it looks like to me.
Ooh, the hair went
Longer
low, but
legs
Sarge
and
came over the
arms.
top with the left hook.
Hey. That's right. Treat your wives like queens. Just kidding. I treat
Thank
my
you,
wife-
Mom.
I treat my wife like a queen sometimes.
Sometimes. Well, we can't give them all the time, right? We need to be treated like kings sometimes.
Sometimes I want to talk about me.
Yeah, enough about you. I want to talk about me.
See, exactly. Ooh, she hit her with
Caitlin
that right.
landed a nice right hook right there.
Ooh.
It was on the forehead, though.
It was still nice, though. Still
Oh,
nice.
yeah, it was really
That
nice.
was a
Caitlin
terrible
fakes a
takedown
takedown.
shot, though. That was
I don't know if it was a fake or just a bad shot, but it was bad.
I don't know. It looked like she tried to commit to it, then she stopped.
Frankensteina. Kind of looks like it. Big girl in there, man. She's bigger than Jake. Both these girls are big. Ooh, good body shot from Caitlin right there. What are you saying?
I'm not saying it.
That
was pretty
Yeah. Hella funny. Dude, Caitlin's landing some good shots right now. Sarge might be hurt.
Oh, with the takedown. Now,
Yeah, Sarge
has-
looked hurt.
Sarge has a world championship as a blue belt, I believe it was. It might be purple belt. in
But we only got
jiu-jitsu,
5 seconds. Does Caitlin steal the round with that one?
though. Yeah, probably.
I think she probably takes that round.
Probably. The striking was pretty accurate and not pretty accurate, but
Pretty even.
up until that point, I feel like.
I think Sarge probably landed the better shots overall, but
You know, props to
They were
Sarge
pretty
for
close.
not, complaining about that eye poke. There's a lot of people that would have instantly complained, but I feel like, honestly, I really think she got poked in the eye there.
sometimes, I mean, dude, it's the smart
But she
thing.
just went
If
straight
it's a
through it.
bad eye poke, you got to take it and take
Yeah.
your time.
Yeah.
Dude, so if you can't see, I mean,
But
Michael Bisping won
in the
a
same,
championship
in the
with
same
one eye,
aspect,
so.
though, if you have a plan to keep a pace high, like Demetrius Johnson when he got kicked in the nuts in that fight, and then he waved the ref off, right? He waved
You're right, Mama.
He waved the ref off and just kept fighting. He got kicked in the nuts. He's like, no, I'm good. I think it was against Marlon. No, I don't think it was. I don't remember who he was fighting, but he got kicked in the nuts.
Demetrius Johnson?
Yeah. He waved it off, continued
Oh,
fighting,
yeah.
and then
I
he won the
remember.
fight.
Yeah.
But his whole plan was pace. So he was like, I'm not going to let this guy get a break. I'm going to fucking break him.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, if you're not hurt, there's no need to take a
well,
break.
some guys take advantage of it, and some guys take advantage of a ref's mistake.
Uchigari was
And
sick,
ultimately,
yeah.
I don't care if they take advantage of a ref's mistake. It's a ref's mistake. If a ref stops it because they
Here
think
we
it's
go,
a nut
round
shot,
2,
I'm
baby.
good
Let's
with it.
go. All right, Sarge, this is your round. Let's do it. I want to see her get on top, dude. I just want to see her drop her with like a right. and just mount her and just start pummeling her.
Well, we'll see. This is a much closer fight than the last fight, though, huh?
Yeah. Sarge dominated that last fight.
Yeah.
But Ketlin was the favorite for a reason.
Yeah, that is true. All right, let's see. But Sarge definitely has.
So 10-9 Vieira,
Yeah,
clinched
she
it late.
stole it at the end there. That's
I think so.
We
I
agree
agree
with that. But Sarge has the better striking, in my opinion.
Sarge is plus 300.
just the
Ketlin's
distance.
minus 420 right now to win.
It's the size.
Another
advantage.
takedown.
These ladies are slinging.
They are
Laura
slinging.
Sanko.
But Ketlin with another takedown. She's in full guard right now.
Yeah.
My money is, yeah.
I mean, that's where I'd put it right now.
Yeah, Vieira's, she's looking good.
The one time I decided to put it on Eubanks, she's not dominating.
You put some money on tonight?
No, I didn't put any money on it. I don't know why I said that, but yeah. I didn't.
He was trying to
one
pose.
Time,
he was
bluffing.
bluffing.
I wasn't. But what I'm saying is the one time that
Where
I
you
actually pick Eubanks.
Well, that's
because
like
I never ever pick her. And we talked about it at the beginning. And then now I pick her, and she does shit.
And
she's not really doing shit. She's just getting beat. That's stupid for me to say
she's
doing
losing.
shit. She's losing right now.
What was his name? 155 pounds. He's like 49, 50,000 years old. Who knows? Brazilian dude. Jacked like a tank. Every time we pick him, he loses.
Yeah.
Every time we pick
Cowboy.
against him, he wins. No, not Cowboy.
Yeah, you're
No.
yeah, you are.
No, not Cowboy. Cowboy fights 170.
I don't
And
remember
that's
you talking
Charles
about that.
Oliveira.
I know.
That's not who we're talking about.
I don't remember. We talked about it, though, in one of our shows.
Or
though.
Cowboy Oliveira. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? He's
Anyway,
Big Brazilian.
His whole point is every
me.
time we pick on this person, we get it wrong. It doesn't matter what time when we pick him, we just get it wrong. Whether we pick against him or we pick it right, every time, or not right, we pick for him or against him, we get it wrong every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at this real quick just to see if I can pull up.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't get his name.
I don't know his name.
Yeah,
I
I know
can't
who you're
spit it
talking
out.
about. He's been around for a
He's been around forever,
time.
and
All
I don't
right,
know
so they
why. I
stand
can't
them
spit it
up
out.
right there now. Stand them up. They're back on their feet.
Trinaldo.
Francisco Trinaldo, that's the one. I can't pick that guy's fights, man.
No.
Sometimes he looks great, sometimes he looks terrible.
And every time I pick him to win, he loses. Every time I pick against him, he wins.
yeah.
I think he does it just to piss me off.
That's for both of us, dude. That's the same for both of us.
He knows that I'm picking him or I'm picking against him. He's like, this guy's gonna lose.
He just doesn't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm a pretty nice guy. When you compare me to you, anyway.
I wouldn't put money. Yeah, I wouldn't put money on Eubanks either.
No money on Eubanks. I did pick her to win tonight, though.
Yeah.
But Vieira's looking pretty,
I was like, no,
pretty
I
good.
didn't put money on her. What are you talking about?
You said I put money on her. I'm like, what?
No, I didn't put money on her.
I don't even know I
The
said
one
that.
time I pick her, man, I've never picked her.
I've never
ever.
picked her to win a fight either.
And then the one time I do pick her, I don't know. Well,
Let's
it's
see what
close.
she can
It's
do.
still close, though. It's close, but she lost that first round. I feel like she's losing
She's
this
losing the second round, too.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to get something big here, like a knockdown to win the round.
Did you just fart?
No, the chair. I slid it back.
Scared the shit out of me. I was like, you motherfucker.
Scared the shit out of me. So if I fart, it's going to scare the shit out of you.
Well, it depends on how far I got to run away.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're shitting in your pants, then
I'll drop them right here for you. So keep this shit. I'm out of here.
we're stupid.
You guys don't usually see this because we usually delete it.
Vieira's looking like shoulder press. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I mean, you've been...
I like the jab from Eubanks still, though, but gosh, the length is the difference, in my opinion. On the feet, the length is the difference.
It's
Eubanks can't get
been a
that
problem
range.
for Sarge.
She's just not getting the range, and then Vieira is able to actually land more.
Vieira's checking all the kicks, dude. She's just doing everything that she needs to do.
Yeah, 100%.
It's kind of sad because it's gonna.
Still close, though.
It looks like it's gonna be another L for us.
Well, here's the problem, though. In my opinion, at this point, Eubanks has
Oh,
to go
there
for
she
a
is. She
finish.
says, "I've been watching, dear. I love you too." All right, I had to wait till a little bit later in the show to get you on there to make sure. I told her to make sure she's watching tonight.
Thanks, babe. This guy's trying to steal your girl. You all good?
This handshake dude's hilarious, though. I love it. I love it. Mechanized handshake. All right,
You got a mechanized wiener, too. It's amazing for your wife. That's what he's
I
thinking.
mean,
right
if I had a mechanized wiener, it'd be pretty awesome.
now. Your wife would love it. That's why she's loving this mechanized handshake.
No, the
We're
mechanized,
joking.
The mechanized handshakes for the dude that walks. You know that meme where you got two dudes that walk into the bathroom,
Because he's a
and there's like
masturbator.
9 stalls, and they all stand next to each other. Hey, nice to meet you.
No, man. I just want an electronic handshake because then I can just go like this and sit back and watch porn and be hand-free. I'm just saying.
Speaking of,
It's just going to go like this the whole time.
No, hold on. That's been invented. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, so I was watching.
AKA he was on youporn.com.
No, YouTube. You know who Harry Mack
YouPorn.
is? Have you ever heard of Harry Mack?
No, I don't know who that is.
So he's a freestyle rapper, and he just goes around and like probably the best freestyle rapper there is. But he went up and he gets on Omegle now. He's doing this thing
Hey,
called Omegle
good
bars.
idea. I'm married too. We're all married here. Sometimes you got to have a little fun.
Yeah, we're both married. But he got on Omegle, and he does these Omegle bars, and he got on one of these inventors. Like, so Omegle is this weird like social app where you just randomly get placed in these video chats with people around the world.
Sweet.
And he got in with one of these dudes that was like an inventor, and he invented this like male and female tool that jerks you off.
All right, let's change subject. Get back on fight.
Dude, it's the funniest thing.
Weird.
I'm telling you, watch Harry Mack. The video is hilarious because he had no idea what was going on.
Yeah. Interesting. All right,
I've
so
heard of
we're
Harry
in round
Bags.
3 right now. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left
He
in the
says
fight.
YouTube. Hey, I'm the only Mac here, goddammit.
Yeah, I like that, Mac. YouTube?
I'm the C-Mac, damn it.
No. He's CMX. Stop it.
C-Mac.
All you got to do is ask Skylar. He'll tell you. He remembers.
Skylar doesn't know anything.
He remembers.
I don't know. Dude, I wouldn't put anything on that guy to remember anything.
I would. He hates me, but he remembers
He
that.
hates me. Yeah, he blocked you. Huh?
Well,
That's all
no,
good.
not really. He doesn't hate
Or
me.
you blocked him.
No, he blocked
Oh,
me.
no, okay.
He blocked me, but we still talking our text messages like daily still. We're good.
Of course. You got to.
The problem is that we're too far away to just fight it out like we used to.
He
as
said
kids.
that's called the Chinese finger. Hella funny.
Yeah, the problem is when we were kids, we used to just fight it out, right?
Yeah.
Now we're too far apart, so we don't get the ability to just fucking scrap, you know?
Oh, that.
And that's the hard part.
We're too old for that shit
No,
anymore.
we're not, dude. I was going to drive out there and fucking fight him because I was pissed. I wanted to squash the fucking bullshit.
That'd have been hilarious if you actually did that.
Well, that's what I was about to do, man. I wanted to squash. It was fucking stupid ass bullshit. And I was like, all right, dude, I'm tired of being pissed off about this. It's time to go fucking fight. I was going to drive in my car, and my wife was like, you're an idiot. Stop.
You are an idiot.
Well, you know what? That's
Ooh.
what Skylar and I used
Kellen
to do.
doing that
We used to
thing?
fight it out. And so when we get into an issue, we want to fight it out. Or I want to still. I'm never going to grow old of that.
Yeah?
There's a lot of shit that I slowed down on, but, you know, growing old of
Dude, I feel like I haven't been to a bar in forever.
Well, you haven't. It's been COVID time, dude.
No, like even before that.
Yeah.
I just feel like nothing but trouble meets us at bars, dude.
Well,
It's pointless to go.
Skylar almost got in a fight with all those people out in the street because that dude was trying to sexually assault your friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Ketlin
okay,
over
so
here
no,
looking
that's
good.
not how it happened, though. I
kind
I
of.
got involved with it. Because
Yeah.
you said the dude was fucking with the girl.
Well, we were sitting at the table, and I asked her if she was okay. She said no. So as soon as she said no, you actually stood up and just walked over. and
Oh,
grabbed the
yeah,
dude's
it's
drink.
whatever. I grabbed the dude's drink and I handed him the drink. And I was like,
Ketlin. Ooh, Ketlin just landed a nice uppercut.
yeah, so I handed him the drink and I was like, you're done.
Yeah, you're like, you're done. You literally gave him his drink and said you're done. And then the dude pushed you.
Because that's what happened. Because she was like drunk to the point where she was almost passing out in the store.
Yeah,
and
she
he's
was
like
in the
trying,
store.
or not the store, in the bar.
In the
and
bar.
she was like doing all this stuff, and he's like trying to hug on her and kiss on her and
Yeah.
shit. And
Yeah.
then you asked her if she was good.
And so I told you, I was like, I know that girl. I used
And
to
then
work with
so
her.
then the fucking dude, I gave him the drink and told him you're done. And then he pushed me, and I was like,
you stood there. You
I
took
had
your
my
glasses off.
on. Yeah, I had my glasses on. And I took my glasses off. I was like, all right, are we going to do this?
And then the bouncers
bouncer-
flew in, dude.
yeah,
It
they
was
flew
crazy.
in, grabbed us, and threw us outside. And
I
so,
didn't even do anything and got kicked out.
but my other buddy was with the other party at the time. And when we got outside, apparently the guy was trying to rally up his dudes to come fight us.
Oh, they were trying.
And then my buddy who was with him was like, no, fuck you guys. Jake will fuck you all up. I'm on his side. So
Just
then he
tapping
came over.
and make you call you daddy to tap. Yeah.
So then he came over with us, and we were getting ready to leave. We're like, all right, let's find Skylar and get out of here.
Jake actually just got his mat set back up.
Boom.
He did.
Yeah.
He got his mat set back up. We'll have to post some videos on our YouTube, some of the old videos, you and Skylar going at it.
Well, he lives in Vegas, and we're in Vancouver, Washington. That's why I said I was going to drive out there to fight him.
Yeah.
You know.
That's why I said he's an idiot.
No, it's not an
That's
idiot.
too far.
It's not too far. We just the problem
Just to
is,
fight?
well, if him and I didn't settle our beef, it's not too far. But our beef is good now. Him and I are talking fine, right? The problem is if we sat here and we stewed on it, we have to fight
Hold
it out
on.
and get it over
Sarge might get in the back. Come on, Sarge. It's too little, too late, man. 25
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left.
We got 23.
22.
Come on, Sarge.
Sarge has got to be desperate. Climb the back or something here.
Climb
Start
it,
looking
just
for
crank,
something.
dude. Just
You got to go for
pounding
something.
her. You're down, dude. This
Ooh,
might,
she rolled her knee bar with short time. She's not going to get it.
No, but that's 30-27 Vieira all day.
Anyway.
30-27 Kel. That's another loss, man. Damn it.
If me and Skylar still had issues, I'd be driving out there to fight him. Because we have to settle the beef and fucking move on. And that's how him and I always settled it. And you know that for a fact. That's how we always settled it.
Good.
So, we're good. But I almost went out there to fight.
I know. It's so dumb, though. You guys can settle the beef next time he comes to Vancouver.
No, it's too long to be mad at each other.
Well, you don't have to be mad. Just settle it anyway.
No, the beef's not. The beef is settled if you're no longer mad, right? But if you're still mad at each other, I don't want to be mad at him for a fucking year.
No,
or
but you
half
can
a
still
year.
fight when he comes back anyway.
No, but yeah, we can still do that.
Yeah,
but
see?
I would rather just take care of it now and us be good. You know, that's
so
what I would rather happen.
You've got it 30-27 Vieira.
Vieira, yeah.
I got it 30-27.
Whoa, did
Kevin.
Heather say another W for me? Let's see what happens.
Did you
Vigilante
pick-
justice. No, it's not vigilante justice. It's just that we.
No, I think he's talking about the bar thing, the whole bar. Because in
Yeah.
the bar, I mean,
Yeah.
well, that ended up that went from from us taking care of that.
Okay,
dude real
wait.
quick.
Let's hear the decision, then we'll talk more about that.
Yeah, hold on. This has got to be a Vieira decision.
So they're in the center here. All right.
What do
let's
you
see
guys
it.
think before they say it? Oh, Skylar's going to Bama on the 6th? What the hell? He didn't tell
Nice.
me that. I have to beat him up.
Almost drank my beer background. Or backwards.
What? Are you drunk?
backwards.
Shut up. 29-28. They gave Sarge the third. Wow.
Vieira.
I mean, if
I'll
there was a
never
round to
pick-
give Sarge, it was the third, but
I'll never pick Eubanks to win again. I don't know what I'll pick on her because
I don't
every
know,
time
that's-
it's the wrong one.
her record's almost 500.
Well, but you also have to remember she's been doing better in the second half.
She's looked a lot better. And that fight,
So.
it's not like she got completely dominated.
No, she didn't.
In that
get,
third round, apparently,
a
the
top
judges
10
all gave it to her.
against the top 10 in the world, top number 7 at this point. But anyway, so yeah, after that whole thing,
It's alive.
we got kicked out of the bar. We were standing outside, and then that's where I ran into my buddy because my buddy's like, "Oh,
first-
my dudes are trying to fight you."
Well, no.
And-
First, we were down at the other end of the street. Wait, where's Skylar? Where's Skylar? Where's Skylar?
Yeah.
And him and his buddy were still in the club. I texted him. He said, "Oh, we're trying to mac on some chicks."
Yeah,
And they were in there just trying to get
and
numbers.
you told him we got kicked out.
Yeah.
And so
And so I was like, all right, so Jake and I were waiting down at the corner, waiting for him outside the bar, just down at the corner.
yeah,
Then we're sitting there and we're like, dude, where the fuck is Skylar?
yeah.
And I look up the street and we're like, oh, there's Skylar.
He's
just
talking to some
he's
girls.
just talking to some girls. And we're like,
Well,
okay,
all
that's
right, cool. We're gonna
typical-
hang out. Let him go get himself a lady.
Typical Skylar.
He just got back from the army too.
He was in
'cause
Korea
he
at
was
the
in
time. He
Korea.
had just got back from Korea.
Yep, and that's why we were all going out.
And
So it's like, all right, let him go get some ladies.
the next thing I know, we look up the street and we see Skylar in some dude's face.
No, he said,
No.
he
He's
said,
like-
you heard him. He
Yeah,
said,
he's
who'd
like-
you fucking punk?
And he's like, who'd you punk? And I'm just like, oh shit, Jake is popping off. So we dart up the street.
Yeah, and so it was crazy though because you don't usually fight anybody.
I'm
at
pretty
all.
passive for the
That
most part.
motherfucking bouncer who was twice your size tried to grab a hold of you, and you just threw that dude aside like nothing. And I was surprised because usually you don't do shit.
I try to be passive for the most part.
Yeah,
but
and I was really surprised.
my issue is when people touch my family, then it's a whole different game.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And when that bouncer tried to grab you, I grabbed him, and I'm like, dude, don't touch my brother. Like
was
he's
weird.
like, we got to break this up, and I'm like, that's fine, but don't touch my brother. And that was my whole thing. I'm like, you do what you got to do, just don't touch any of my brothers, and we're good to go.
Yeah, it was crazy. So there was like 100 people spilled out into the street at this point.
Dude, that was. I'm just glad
was
we
the
got out of there
craziest
before the
time.
cops showed up.
Yeah, well, as soon as the cops started, we could hear them. We started dipping out.
Well, they were saying, we're calling the cops. We're calling the
we're like,
cops.
fuck that, call the cops.
We're like, Sky.
We kept going up until then. Then we're like, all right, it's time to go. We can hear the cops. Let's go. And then we went to, was it Sherry's or Denny's or something like that?
I don't know where we went after that. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
we went to, it was either Sherry's or Denny's. We went there
Amish?
afterwards.
We're not Amish. He wants a cookie jar, Heather. What? Hold on. He kind of messaged me like yesterday asking my schedule and then booked it. Oh, you're talking about Skyler. He just booked a flight yesterday. Okay. Well.
Why don't you guys just text each other about that shit?
Yeah, what the hell?
Messages on Facebook, man.
But no, either way, that was a
France coming up next.
That was a fun. He better not let me down, man, because I need a win here.
The only city kickboxing fighter to lose in 2019.
Let's take a look real quick at the standings and
Pull
see
them
see what's happened here. Killa's still sitting there. So one is not changed. The three tied for second are all still tied for second.
I've already tapped him and made him call me his daddy. There's a video of him somewhere saying that Jake Thomas is his daddy.
Oh shit! Jake dropped all the way down to dead last.
How? I had that last. Oh no, I didn't.
I dropped down to 10. Dude, we're doing pretty bad tonight.
Damn
is right.
But the truth of the matter is,
but look at JGA. She's
still,
last week's winner, and she's right there.
Yeah.
Killa might win his first week, dude. He's doing good.
Nice.
Liam Perez, this might be his first win.
Tapology.com/group/434. That's where we make all of our picks. Join it if you're looking for it. It's Crushing Cans Podcast. Or it's actually just Crushing Cans, is it, on the Tapology?
I think it's Crushing Cans Podcast.
Crushing Cans Podcast on Tapology. If you're looking for the group. If you want to go straight to our page, it's tapology.com/group/434.
But, yeah, Killa looking like, so we might have a new winner, a new
Bobby
first-time
Bissett
winner.
wants a recap of the fights itself. So right now, we just had the Eubanks
Sarge
fight.
Eubanks.
Yep, we just had that fight versus Ketlin Vieira.
Sarge was outmatched. Ketlin kind of beat her up on the feet and on the ground. I mean, she kind of won that fight just about everywhere.
Yeah, Sarge didn't do much off of her back on the ground when she was there. I expected a little bit more. But so that was that fight. Let's pull up. If you want
in
a little
the third
bit of a
round,
recap
Sarge
here.
came back a little bit. Sarge actually won the third round on all three cards.
She did win the third round, but it wasn't enough to win the fight.
No.
Hakeem Dawodu and Zubira Tukhugov.
It was a fun
fight. It was a great fight.
Very
fun fight. Well, so the first 2 minutes, if you watch the first 2 minutes, you might have decided to walk up and go do something else because nobody did anything for the first 2 minutes.
No, it was really weird. Like, so Dawodu threw a few punches, threw a couple kicks there in the first, 2.5 minutes, and that was it. But they were all misses. Yeah. And then, all of a sudden, both guys just finally clicked it on and started engaging.
Yeah, it was, honestly, it was as soon as Tukhugov decided to step in and start throwing some stuff that they both started firing.
And we both gave Tukhugov the first round. A lot of people gave Tukhugov the first round. Some people gave the first round to Dawodu.
I had Dawodu picked to win by knockout in round wood, but I thought that Tukhugov, round one, Dawodu would, round one, I thought Tukhugov won the fight overall.
Yeah, and the second round we both gave to Tukhugov easily, and then the third round we both gave to Dawodu, and Dawodu took a split decision.
Yeah, so then the fight before that was the Brad Riddell fight versus Alex De Silva.
Fun fight.
This was a really fun fight. I had picked it to potentially be a fight of the night candidate when I'd made my picks, and it was a really fun fight.
It was really
really fun fight. So Brad Riddell is an excellent striker. Alex De Silva is a really good striker with great jiu-jitsu. And it just turned out to be an overall fantastic fight from top to bottom. I picked Riddell to win by knockout round one. You picked Riddell to win by decision. It ended up going to a decision, but it was a fantastic striking fight throughout the entire fight.
Well, even in the first round, De Silva threatened with a submission victory there
early on,
and Riddell was able to get out.
Well, there was a couple of takedowns in there.
Yeah.
So De Silva had a couple of takedowns, and Riddell had a takedown as well.
Yeah, it was fun. That first round was real fun. Second round was real fun too. But that's where Riddell really came on strong as he started landing those strikes.
And he started to take it away from there. Yeah,
pummeling.
Just better striking from that point on throughout the fight. Great fight. Then before that, we had Jake Matthews against Diego Sanchez.
That was just a one-sided beatdown.
Yeah, I picked Matthews to win by decision. You picked Matthews to win by knockout in round two.
Yeah.
Honestly, potentially probably
There's a couple points they
stopped
could have
in
stopped
round
it,
two.
but Diego was tough, man.
But yeah, I mean,
He'll
potentially.
get the benefit of the doubt.
You know,
He's been fighting for so long, he'll get the benefit
and
of the
everybody
doubt.
knows he's tough.
Yeah.
Everybody knows he's tough. So that fight went all 3 rounds.
It was a bloody mess.
Sanchez got whooped up on throughout the entire 3 rounds, in my opinion. Matthews just looked super strong throughout the fight. Won a decision, didn't put him away. But then we
He
move
tried.
on.
Not that he didn't try.
It's not that he didn't try.
But he
didn't
tried.
put him away. But like I said when I was talking about that fight, at this point now after the fight, Diego Sanchez has 9 losses by decision, and he has 4 losses by knockout.
Yep.
So you were banking on the knockout, and I was banking on the decision.
Yeah. But we both had Matthews.
But
We knew
both
Matthews was going to win that fight.
And I almost went with knockout as well.
This
but it's just
next fight
decision,
was a little surprising.
Yeah. The fight before that was
Even more surprising. But this next fight,
the
we had...
Ludovic Klein versus Shane Young fight.
That one was quick.
And, I picked Shane Young to win by knockout in round 3.
Same. I had Shane Young by knockout in round 3.
And that's another city kickboxing guy. So, city kickboxing is where Adesanya's at.
And these guys have been just
Volkanovski's
knocking
at.
people out lately.
And these guys are just tearing everybody up. Not to mention
Ludovic landed that head kick, dude.
And Ludovic was making his debut, and Shane Young has a winning record in the UFC.
Yeah. I was sold on that Haka at the weigh-ins, though.
So
that Haka was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
He
I
comes
like that
in
stuff.
there, and so. But I mean,
I'm into that stuff.
Pretty bad that he
But
lost.
Ludovic, he kicked him. He hit him with the head kick early,
And then had a
and
couple
then finished with
rights
some
on the ground.
wicked
Woo-hoo!
grounded pound to finish the fight in round 1, just a minute and 16 seconds into the fight.
The most surprising fight, though, in my opinion,
Yeah, I would agree.
was William Knight versus Alexa Kamur.
Mm-hmm.
Both these guys are knockout artists. We thought for sure someone was going to sleep, but we disagreed on the round.
We both thought that Kamer had better striking overall,
Yes.
though. And I picked round 3 because I thought it would go a little bit further, and I thought that William Knight was going to actually tire out.
Yeah.
I thought the Nightmare would tire out because of how short he is and how compact his muscles are. They're like super dense. And, typically when you have a lot of muscles, you tire out faster. Your body has to use so much more oxygen to feel those muscles, And so I figured that he'd tire out by round 3 and then Kamer would knock him out. But it didn't end up happening. You had Kamer to knock him out in the first round, though.
Yeah, and this fight ended up going to the ground all 3 rounds.
Yeah, it was a grappling match, man.
I did not expect that, and Knight was strong on the ground.
Knight looked pretty good.
Real strong. Almost finished in the second round.
I was really
saved by
impressed
the
with
bell. Had a Kimura lock. Before that, Juan Espino. Submission round 1.
That's what we picked.
We both picked it. We saw it coming, and that's exactly what happened.
That's what he does. He comes in fast, and he looks to try to take you down early and submit you. The only thing that we had a question on was, is it going to be his age?
Hey,
is his age
hold on,
gonna
I
be
like
too
this
much?
guy. He said typically short people are worse people. Science.
He's not wrong. I'm 5'4", and I'm one of the worst fucking people in the world. I'm a terrible person. I know that. But yeah, I'm 5'4". I'm one of the worst people in the world. It's good.
Someone get Megan Olivia a sandwich. The unfortunate thing about doing a podcast like this is we have the sound down because we don't want YouTube to mute us and stupid stuff.
Yeah.
We had that one time Jake tried to add some music and they shut us down. They were like, nope.
Look at his source.
Source Randy Newman. Hilarious.
The truth of the matter is, though, let's finish up with this. So Juan Espino,
But Espino with the first round.
he does exactly what we
submission.
thought he would do. And then the opening fight, Danilo Marquez versus Kadis Abrigamov. We thought that Abrigamov would come out with a little bit of urgency.
Something. He's on 3 in a row. 3 losses in a row.
The guy that's supposedly like a world champion pretty much in Sambo.
Sambo combat.
Multiple Sambo titles, whether it's regional, whether it's international, whether it's European, whatever it is. He's got several different titles in combat Sambo. So we thought that he would do well, or he would come out with a little bit more urgency, given the fact that he's on 3 losses in a row, and he needs to win to stay alive in the UFC. Mm-hmm. And that first minute and a half, the grappling exchange was fun. But then after that, it was all Marquez.
Yeah, he just did not have a sense of urgency at all in that fight.
Yeah.
It was pretty terrible to see. That guy's on 4 losses in a row now. Looked terrible doing it. I think he got warned 16 times in that fight to stop grabbing the fence. I'm surprised there wasn't a point deduction.
Yeah, crazy.
He's getting cut 100%.
Although I didn't think that the grabs were like super bad.
There was a couple of them that were really bad where he reversed position after he grabbed the cage.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
And the fence grab literally led to a reversal position.
All right,
So
we're
they
about
were
to
pretty
start.
bad.
So we just finished up with the whole fight card up until this
All
point
the way
right
up.
here.
Now we got Brandon Royval.
Starts right now, round
Yeah.
1. Royval versus Cara France, or as Cullen likes to call him, Cara Franca. Oh, Cara France drops
That
with a
was
low leg
literally
kick.
only one time.
Yeah, but you know, you got called out by that dude.
I
and it was
did.
funny.
I did it on video, so that's why.
Only one time. You know, and literally when we talked about it before recording, he said it right every single time, too. Oh! Clips him. Oh,
Cara
man.
France just...
Oh, but he got hit with the elbow. Oh, that's
that
an
was an illegal knee. That was illegal.
knee.
But he's what is that? Hold on.
Oh, my gosh. That was an illegal knee.
Is he going for omoplata?
Yeah, well, he's going for that. Looks like more like the go-go plata, but...
Kind of. Hold on. That knee was illegal. Dude,
That
that
was
was
an
wicked, though. That
illegal
elbow,
knee.
that elbow was wicked, though. Before the illegal knee, that elbow was wicked. He's got an arm trapped.
Oh, my
Royval
God.
has got some sick submissions. We were talking about this before the fight started.
We were.
Before the whole card. I said Brandon Royval, I would not be surprised to see him get the win with those submissions he's got.
I mean, although if he gets submitted right here, if I'm the coach, I'm protesting this, and I'm
Absolutely,
appealing,
because
I'm
the
appealing 'cause he got
knee's
hit
what
with that knee.
the knee really. I mean, the
Well,
elbow
the elbow
dropped him.
got him, but that knee just added.
Yeah, that knee was illegal, 100%.
That was just a little extra sugar on top there, you know. But
How
you gotta be
skinny is
careful
that
in this
rep?
situation.
Is that Jason Herzog? Is that who's repping right now? He's the little dude.
Oh man! So now this is where Royval is going to really dominate is the ground game, and we thought
Yeah.
that this would happen here.
If it went down, but I did not expect an illegal knee. I guess you can never expect
Well, you know,
that.
regardless of the illegal knees there or not, I think it was going to the ground anyway.
Yeah, both guys got put down. And Kai's good on the ground.
He's not bad, but it's hard when you're rocked.
It's hard when you're rocked, and I don't think he was as rocked as he was until that knee came. He was rocked.
I mean, it was so close together.
But-
It's so close together. That knee definitely helped make it worse.
That was
But,
crazy.
You know,
I'd be
to be
okay to
honest,
see that.
I mean, even without that knee, I think he'd probably still be rocked on the ground right now. I mean, I don't know necessarily rocked,
I
but
don't know about that, but
recovering.
either
and
way,
I think,
that was dope.
I think Royval would have top position for sure.
Both guys got dropped in there, and that wasn't even like awareness. That was just fight or flight from Royval right there, throwing that spinning elbow.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh, man. Wow.
Royval's going for the back. Kai's out. Hold on, Kai's up. Come on, Kai. Kai's up. Come on, Kai. Get up. There we go.
Plus, he passes half guard.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, you always got to be looking
Passes half
to
guard.
pass
Appreciate
guard
people
sometimes. Unless you're from that old Team Quest style though.
where they just sit
You know?
in full guard and pound you.
Yeah. Back on the feet right now with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Dude, we said this has potential to be fight of the night, and this already has more action than
but
the entire
Royval's
undercard.
throwing
This is crazy.
so many strikes, and he's got to be
They
careful.
both are.
Though. Well,
Ooh.
Cara France is being a little bit more careful and cautious. He's still trying to recover a little, I think.
He might be. I think
But
he's
opening
recovered.
up. I don't think he is all the way. But Royval's bigger, man.
Royval looks way
Look
bigger.
at- oh!
That was
He
a
kneed
good
him.
knee.
That's going to be a guillotine.
That was a legal knee.
That was legal.
That one was perfectly legal. But he's making a mistake
Why?
because he's
Why
letting
did he tie up?
He's letting
Kai's
Kai
grabbing onto the
rest
shorts,
right
or
here.
grabbed onto the shorts, and the ref knocked his hands off.
Yeah. So, but he's making a
Oh, guillotine right here, but he's got
with
the arm
in.
Arm in makes it a little bit harder, but it's still possible to finish. It's just a little
Yeah,
harder.
I don't know. That arm looks like it's pretty high too, so
Yeah.
he might be all right. Kai's been in this position. See, Kai's out already. I think that Brandon made a mistake on that one.
But it's a triangle. Look out for the triangle.
He's out. But he's got
nice
the leg.
flip. But
Look at
there's
this.
the heel
I
hook.
told you, he's so slick with his
we're back up.
submissions.
We're back up.
All right.
Yeah.
I think Brandon made a mistake, though, because he had Kai hurt with that knee, and he grabbed him and went for the guillotine instead. He should have just pummeled him right there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. You know, France is still trying to
Royval's
recover.
jits is dope.
Well, actually, at this point, I would say France is recovered.
Hey, our mom she's been on every single episode.
Oh, that's a slip. That's a slip.
Mom's always here. Always have respect for the moms, right?
Especially when they do as badass as our mom does.
Dude, our mom won Pick'em last week.
Yeah, she did. She was like 100 and something in the world, dude. She was like top 120 or something.
Yeah, she was right there, but Kai's still hurt.
Crazy. Overall, out of like
Brandon
3,000
is
and
just
something.
teeing off. Jesus Christ.
Oh! But it didn't
Kai
even
ate
affect
it.
him. Oh!
And a knee from Kai. Oh my
Kai ate it.
God.
Royval ate it, dude.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Royval ate it.
But he
and
got
then-
hit with 2 of them, but just kept going.
Dude, he just ate that right hook and just was plowing forward. Holy shit.
Wow. Total strikes. Royval's got 30. Francis has...
If that guy had arms.
has 12. That's the problem with little guys, though.
Yeah.
They're so much more exciting to watch, in my opinion, though, because you get to see more of that stuff.
See, this, I don't understand how people don't like this stuff. This
Round
fight
is over.
Round 1, this has been the most exciting round on the entire fight card so far.
Yeah.
So far, this has been the 100%. You taking a piss?
Yeah, that's why I transitioned.
Well, I figured, but I had to make sure. I had 2 people are wondering why you put it zoomed up on my ugly ass, but it's all good. Dude, that round was nuts. What do you guys think? Who won? That's got to be a Royval round, in my opinion. It's got to be. Started out quick, man. Holy shit. See, deuces are wild for that one. Better Kai Car France round 2 win. Oh, some people are betting. Here we go, round 2 win. $50 bet could become a 32,107. Oh my God. So not Bellator, what is that? DraftKings is taking $50 bets for the round 2 if Kai wins. Could be a $32,000 bet. Wow. Yeah, he said it's okay, man. He's taking that fight night again. Yeah, these guys might be getting fight of the night again. That first round was super fun, super action-packed, back and forth. Royval definitely won that first round, though. Here we go, round 2. They're meeting. It's impressive to see how much bigger Royval really is than Kai. I wonder if Kai's just too small for this weight class. Ooh, here we go. But he's got power. He's landing a little bit there. There we go. Wonder if he's recovered. He looks like he might be finally recovered here. But Royval pressing him up against the cage now. Here we go. Leg kick, jab from Royval. Ooh, Royval with an uppercut there. Kai shoots in, and Royval jumps to guillotine. Holy shit. Wow, he's got that standing. Oh my God, that is deep. That is deep.
It is tight.
It's another arm in. He can finish this. That's deep. He tapped. Oh my God,
man.
damn. That's the one thing I was worried about was the Jits game or Royval. And it came through. Kai shot in for the takedown while you were out. And while Kai grabbed him, Royval just jumped and grabbed him in a guillotine.
I caught.
Wow. Oh my God.
I tried to get back before this round started again, but here's the problem.
He had to take a piss and it lasted forever.
Yeah, but have you ever done this thing where when you try
Austin Power piss?
What do you mean? Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, that's all the time. Every time I drink or drink beer or eat coffee or drink coffee,
dude,
same thing. But here's what I want to say.
Brandon Royval, I like this kid, man. I like this kid. He's exciting.
Yeah, he's the one that got beat by Ben Von Bauer. We were talking about in the
so
show.
far though. Performance of the night and fight of the night go to this kid. This has to be a
double
bonus.
bonuses. You're saying 100K so far at this point.
Dana White, 100 G's, baby.
Woo!
I'm saying that first round was better than anything we've seen throughout the entire fight card.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Have you ever tried to pee and then time when you flush it so that way you can flush and have it flush and pee at the same time?
I don't know a guy
so
that hasn't.
It ends. Yeah, I just tried that 3 times in a row. And it didn't work.
Well, obviously, the first one didn't work.
Well, then I thought I was almost done on the second one. But like I said, this beer beat.
All right, you're cut off. I'm drinking the fourth one.
Fuck you. This beer piss. I don't have to drive nowhere.
I do.
I get as drunk as I want every night.
Right? I got to drive. That's unfortunate. Literally watched Austin Powers once. That's Dude, that's great. I love it. That's great. It's been a minute since I've watched those ones. I need to get back on this. The problem is my wife won't let the kids watch anything.
Well, watch it where they're not watching it.
Actually, I just started a different show. I started Raised by Wolves on HBO Max.
Did you watch the newest episode of The Boys?
No.
Oh, man.
I haven't kept up with The Boys because I get
love
tired.
it.
I know, but I get tired. So I get tired of waiting for the new episode every week. And
I know.
When I'm watching a streaming service, I want to binge.
Yes, I know. That's the whole cool thing about Netflix, right?
And
when they release it, they release the whole thing at the same thing.
Apache pilot problems.
Yeah. But yeah, when they release it, they
hold on.
do it all
Let's hear the interview because this is fun, man. He deserves it.
I know you were kind of hard on yourself after a big win.
He said hard on.
Beautiful effort tonight, man. How do you
My dumb ass got dropped twice. Hey.
So you guys combined for one of the best rounds of 2020, but then in round 2,
Fight of the night, for sure.
there in terms of the adjustments going into that.
Yep.
Dustin's clearly played the same game. Ever said he's talking about the piss.
Every male has probably
That's why I
played
said
that
I
game.
don't know a guy that hasn't done that.
Oh, that was a good punch, too.
Although I need to go to Australia and try it just so we can time it backwards.
Backward. Oh, does it affect things? Let's do it.
Right?
A lot of advantages in your matchup, speed, athleticism.
Oh, that was the illegal knee there.
Too much tonight. Your thoughts on the fight ending sequence?
I did not have the power there. That bull had the way advantage on the power.
Who had the weight advantage. And that's crazy because he was a smaller guy, too.
Yeah, for sure.
But look at that. See, he
For
just
sure.
went in
He
for the
locked in on
takedown,
that.
picked him up for the
But that's
double.
what I'm saying. Like, when you have that arm in, it's harder. It's not impossible.
No, but
You know,
this one was way
I've
deeper
heard,
than the last
I've heard
one.
a lot of people talk about how you can't finish the chokes with the arm in. You know,
As long as, I mean, you look at the
it's
forearm.
the angle.
As long
Well,
as
no,
the
it's
arm's
the
cutting
angle.
off that blood.
It's the angle. You have to be at the proper angle to get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but I did it for, no, I mostly did no-gi shit. I didn't care about the belts, but
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people
nowadays, I wish that I would have cared about the belt because I'd probably be at least a purple belt.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be, but
Check that body triangle with the guillotine. Dude,
either way, let's get off of that.
you get a body
Yeah,
triangle with
wicked.
the guillotine. It's wicked.
Wicked. Hey, Brandon Royval. Man, I wish I would have picked him. But like I told you, like I
He's
had
fun,
followed
dude.
him a long time ago when I first found out about him because he fought Ben Von Bauer. But then the name kind of dropped off my list
Yeah.
for a while just because I didn't
What's
see anything
Corey
about
been
him.
doing?
He just coaches wrestling, high
He's
school
coaching
wrestling.
wrestling?
Yeah, he coaches
Did he
at
quit
Camas.
fighting?
Yeah, he hasn't fought in a few years.
Because I know last time I think I saw him fight, I think he was at Chinook Winds. I think he fought down there.
He fought pro a few times. He got caught in the typical problem with wrestlers is you get caught in submissions, right?
Yeah.
He got caught in a couple of submissions, and that was the end.
Well, I mean, you get those takedowns, dude, and your head's wide open for the guillotine.
But that was the same thing that I used to catch him in was the guillotine every time.
Yeah.
We'd train at Evergreen, and that was the big submission that I'd catch him in most of the time was a guillotine.
Yeah.
But
Here we go. We're going for the co-main now, dude. It's already the co-main.
Are we already on the co-main?
We are already on the co-main. Let's take a look at the standings before we get there real quick.
Well,
See where we're
definitely
at.
not me. I'm in last place because I lost that one too.
Killa still in first place. Liam, second place. JGH fell to third place. So Liam Perez grabbed a solid hold of second place. Him and Killa, dude, they're separated by 95 points.
I just got to pass Townsy. I
But
can't finish.
Killa,
in the last.
dude, he is having a night. He's got 5 perfect picks.
I just can't be fucking 14th. We got 14 people. I thought we only had 13.
We have 14
14.
tonight.
Nice.
14
Sweet.
people in the group
Yeah.
made picks tonight.
crushingcans.com/group/ or no, Crushing Cans. Tapology.com/group/434.
Crushingcans.group/
But crushingcans.com is coming. Or it's actually crushingcanspodcast.com is coming.
Yeah, is that what we had reserved?
Yeah, that's the one that we have. You're working on that shit. But that is coming eventually one day.
I haven't been playing with it too much, but we're getting that going once I get that section on
Well, we own the URL.
in my class. I've been waiting to push that off so I can actually use it as my thing.
Yeah.
So I've been doing other stuff for my classes, but that's coming up once I'm able to work on it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. But yeah, so Liam Perez, Killa, we're almost guaranteed to have a new winner here tonight.
What do you mean a new winner?
A brand
As
new
far
winner.
as- yeah,
Killa's
as
never
far as-
won.
Yeah, Killa's never won, and I don't know if Liam Perez
Liam Perez has never
Liam
won.
Perez is still sort of new to the group. though.
He's pretty new. JGH, she's 140 points behind.
Last week's
So-
champion.
She would have to get both of these correct, and she would need perfect picks on at least one of them to get 150 points.
I need to see what
And
they got
Killa
picked.
would have to go out.
I need to see what Townsy has picked and what Squirt
Townsend's
General
not
has
done,
picked.
dude. You know he picked Dom and Izzy. Come on.
Well, we'll see what they pick because I just need to know if I can make up some points because Squirt General and Townsy are ahead of me right now, and I just don't want to.
You're only 5 points behind Townsend.
That's
He
what
picked,
I'm saying, man.
Oh, Townsend picked Blachowicz.
Yes!
You can make
I'm
up
gonna
points.
fucking pass him right here.
He picked Blachowicz and Adesanya.
No, I think Reyes is the future of the 205. Although Santos may have an argument on that.
Sandoz there. Ooh. Squirt General picked Costa and Reyes. You know, Costa, I like him. I just don't think he has the experience to hang with Izzy on the feet. He's
Well,
explosive.
we'll find out. We
and
will find out, man.
Anybody has a puncher's chance at this weight class.
Yeah, 185?
Yeah.
Everybody does. This is cool. What I like about the weight classes from 155 to 185 is they're not too heavy to where they're like super slow and that they gas out really fast like a lot of heavyweights do. But they're big enough that they can actually, get a lot more knockouts. So it makes it a little bit more exciting.
You know what
but
I think
I do. I'm still a big fan of 35 and 25 just because I
think they put on the funnest fights.
And they put on the funnest fights. You just don't get the
I
big
think
knockouts.
125 through 155 has the best fights.
100%. But every once in a while, you do have a 170-pound fight that might be vicious, like
170.
McDonald versus Lawler.
Lawler, that
was
phenomenal.
a wicked.
You know, if
wicked
Lawler
fight.
didn't finish that fight when he did, he was losing that belt that night.
100%.
He was down on all 3 scorecards.
Costa and Reyes is the safest bet. I don't know about the Costa part, but Reyes
I don't know about
is the
Costa.
safe bet.
Costa's got to be the dog, isn't he? He's got to be the dog.
No. Chinook Winds is a casino on the Oregon coast. It's in Lincoln City, Oregon. A lot of Chinook salmon and stuff are fished out of the ocean out in the area and the streams throughout there.
Fart joke.
And we have a ton of wind.
Winds.
You have a ton of wind on the Oregon coast, and in Oregon, all the casinos are owned by tribes.
The
Siletz
tribe, I think, is
so
the one that owns
Siletz
the
tribe
casino.
owns Lincoln City Casino, and they call it Siletz. So,
2 fights. I got to make this beer last 2 fights. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Well, no point putting that back in the fridge. I almost did. But
You like this beer?
I don't like it, but I'm drinking it.
You don't dislike it, I can tell you that for sure.
I do dislike it. I'll drink it.
You're a liar.
Nah, it's leaving pretty bad taste in my
There's
mouth.
been other beers that you've liked less than this, I feel like.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this one, the thing that I don't like the most is the aftertaste. And that's what I hate about a lot of Imperials, is they leave that super bitter aftertaste on your tongue.
I know what you're talking about. It sticks around for a while.
So.
Y'all are all right, bro. Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining in on us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us, dude. We got the co-main coming up.
Hey,
though.
so that's Mechanized Handshake. If you guys are watching, go over there and subscribe to his channel if he has a channel. Follow him.
Sure. But let's go. Let's just jump in, baby. Let's get it. That's one thing I hate about this is.
Oh, he said shake on it. Are you talking about the Costa versus Reyes, or are you talking about the Costa fight? Shaking on that part, or which part? But honestly, I'm going with Adesanya.
Yeah, we got Adesanya in the main,
Reyes,
and we both have Dom in the co-main.
I think the only big fight that I'm really excited about at 205 right now, outside of this fight, would be Santos versus Reyes at this point.
Yeah.
This is prior to this fight
Both
happening.
Both guys went the distance with John Jones.
So in the Santos
fight,
fights was a split decision.
Arguably won.
Santos was actually a split decision.
And Santos had legs in that one.
Yeah.
I think he had a torn ACL or something.
ACL, yeah. It was a knee injury.
And he still finished the fight.
It was a knee injury, and he lost a split decision. Reyes, you thought, most of the people I've talked to thought John Jones lost John Jones
Jones has been one of the luckiest fighters of all time. I feel like there's a lot of decisions that went his way that shouldn't.
Well, I don't know if there's a lot that have went his way that they shouldn't have.
Reyes, Jones, Gastelum, or not Gastelum.
What the fuck are you talking?
What the hell's his name?
You're saying Reyes. You're saying Santos.
Or yeah,
Reyes,
Santos, and the Swedish dude.
Oh, Gustafsson.
Alexander Gustafsson.
But
That's 3.
But it's not like they were terrible decisions, because all of those fights were close enough
you
could figure out a way to argue around, depending on what the refs at the time or the judges at the time were looking for. So they're not like they were terrible things. They're not like, say,
no, I just think he was lucky.
But they're not Bisping versus Hamill.
I think he lost all 3 of those decisions.
I wouldn't, I think he lost to Gustafsson. I think he lost to Reyes.
And?
The Santos fight, I don't know if I necessarily think he lost that one. Yeah. But I definitely think he lost to Reyes, and I think he lost to Gustafsson, and Gustafsson won.
Luke, TRTV, no.
What is it, what?
Luke Cockhold and TRT Vitor.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
definitely
that's
not.
funny shit.
But that's funny.
It is funny. So what round did you pick Blachowicz to win? Or not Blachowicz?
I definitely didn't pick Blachowicz to win.
I don't even have.
I don't know what you're
What
talking.
round did you pick Reyes to win? I was just looking at his picture.
I got
going,
Reyes to win by knockout round 2.
Well, fuck.
You fucker! What do you have for the next one after that?
And round 3.
I have round 3 Adesanya. You the same.
We made our picks
Yeah,
the other
I know.
day.
Damn it! I can't even move up. I mean, well, it
Well,
depends
you
on how
can't. You
everybody
can't
else
pass
does.
me.
I'm not anywhere near passing you, but I just got to get out of last place, baby.
But
come on, I can't finish 2 weeks in a row in
no.
last place.
Did you take last time?
Last week.
Oh shit!
You know, and it sucks because the
You know,
week.
the great thing is
no,
I can't take last.
No. You know what the worst thing is? Is the week before that, Townsy was talking about how he was 2 times last place and 2 times champion or something like that. And I was
The
like,
only
I've never
person-
finished last place yet. You were like, I finished last once, and you're like, I think you did. I was like, no, I never finished last yet. And then now I
don't
finished.
think I've finished
and then,
last once.
And then the week after that, I finished last. And then this week, I'm right there by last. But if it was a contender series, you know I'd be finishing first because I've been top 15, top 20 in the world on like the last 3 or 4
you definitely
contender
took
series.
last week.
I know I did. I'm telling you I did.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the. I'm going through the events real quick and just kind of looking at the ones where everybody in the
Are
group
you
picked.
picking one? You're picking one?
No, this is Liam and Lucas. They pick every single event, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So Fisty McKickerchoke usually picks every single event, but here we go. Oh, that was Contender Series. That's the one I took
Series
last.
is where I typically do really well.
But I don't count those ones.
And I don't know why I do well in the Contender Series. Maybe
I did well on Bellator, second on that one, not bad.
every once in a while I'll throw my name on a Bellator, but not very often.
That's the one I won. Killa took last place in that one.
And I was second
Yep, I remember that one.
by, what was that, 50 points? I was back by 50
Yeah.
points. 2 picks back as far as correct picks, but overall points.
Girth took last in that one. Yeah, I don't think I've
And
ever
I took
taken
second
last.
again.
Bueno got his win there.
And where...
I was
oh, that's
third.
the one I forgot to make
You
my
forgot
picks.
to make your picks,
But my picks...
I think you were finished right around 5 or 6.
I was around 5 or 6, but remember, because I actually made my picks, but I just didn't hit save.
Third in that one.
And then I
this
took
was
fifth.
this was my worst week, and I went finished 10th. So yeah, I've never finished last.
That was your worst week?
Yep.
But you didn't go all the way through it, but it doesn't matter. Either way, we got Blachowicz
Well, no, I just
inside
know
the
that-
cage right now.
That was my worst week.
He's had a great second half to his UFC career. His first half to his UFC career was pretty bad. You know, he didn't do too well.
Jake, you finished last twice.
Holy shit. Oh, Louis Olenek. Maybe I did. Anyway, so Blachowicz, you know, he really had a struggling career early on, and he was probably in danger of getting cut, to be honest. If you look at his early UFC career, but then in his last 7-8 fights, he's only lost 1 fight.
You were close.
Yeah, it was close, you know, but he's only lost 7 or 8 fights. Or what the fuck did I just say? He only lost 7 or 8. In his last 7 or 8 fights, he only lost 1
Distraction.
fight. He's doing way better in the second half of his career. Yes, he may be older, but he's looking good. He's looking pretty good. I just don't think that he's got enough in this fight to stop Reyes, who I think is the true 205-pound champ at this point. You know, I still say John Jones is the GOAT because of everything that he's done, regardless of the steroid allegations or anything like that, because the early days of the UFC were rampant with steroids. You know, I mean, let's be honest, look at Johnny Hendricks and his horse meat. afterwards. So, you know, early days were rampant with steroids. You know, he beat a TRT everyone that was a legend before him, as far as John Jones goes. And then Reyes came out and I thought beat him.
Yeah.
So,
You have like 4 second place finishes though.
yeah, I have a lot of second place. I've done really well. How many first place do I have?
2, I think.
I've got a lot of second
But
place.
there's
and a lot of
also
first
2
place.
cards where you forgot to actually
But
save
then,
your picks.
well, it's not that I forgot. It's that one of them.
One of them you
One of them
forgot.
I must have forgot because I was pissed off because I made my picks. I literally made my picks, and then there's one that I didn't make them in time, or in time at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck is going on? Where are my picks at?" And I was like, "Dude, why are they not saved? They should be here." And I sent you a message.
Yeah.
As soon as I noticed it, because I was like, "Why are my picks not here?" I made those picks, and then you know, whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't have very many second place finishes, but I think we're tied in first place. That's my second first place.
So I got 2 first place finishes and then 4 second place finishes.
But I've never
But
finished
we've
last.
been doing this since what? June? Was June when we
Like
started?
the end of May, early June.
Yeah, May, June. So, this is when we started
That's
doing
when we
this.
started doing our group. But I mean, we've been making picks before that, even on ESPN. We were making
Well, I'm
picks
trying to
on
think of. I'm trying to think of when we started.
UFC.com.
Well, yeah. So years ago,
We've been doing picks for
you
years.
know, that used to pay for my pay-per-views, baby.
Yeah.
Yo, man, those UFC picks.
I
used
wish
to-
they would do it again because we would get points to earn and we could buy pay-per-views with our points.
And that's what I would save them for.
Yeah.
The only time I saved them for longer was I saved them to try to get a pair of signed gloves.
Yeah.
Because as you could tell, like this is the thing that I really want is like I want signed gloves from fighters more than anything else.
Yeah, I mean, I have a signed pair of socks that I won off of
I
the
wore
Purple Couch.
Yeah, so did I, and I wore mine. I had the Forrest Griffin ones.
Fucking idiot.
You know what? I needed the purple to match my color. So, yeah, I'm faggot, so I'm just kidding. That was so
Woo! All right.
horrible to say.
Well, that's
No.
news to me, ladies
I'm
and
just
gentlemen.
saying. I'm just kidding. That was
Jake,
horrible.
I still love you.
No, that was horrible to say. It's
okay, brother.
My school colors are purple and green and silver, and I needed them for something purple.
You had
And
3 wins?
let's be honest, I don't care about the socks. I like the gloves, even if they're not worn, or even if they're not worn during the fights. I like the signed gloves more than anything else. But
I think I have 3 wins.
you might have 3 wins. How many fourth or second place finishes?
I have no second place finishes.
Jeez. And you have a higher correct percentage pick than me. Though,
I
because
usually pick pretty well.
I usually do really good or really bad.
Yeah, I usually do pretty
I'm not
decently.
mid-tier. You're usually mid-tier to upper end. Mm-hmm. I'm either really fucking good or really fucking bad.
Yep.
And it's usually one or the other. And this
And
one's
that's
kinda
why I
both.
hate when you pick with me because typically when we pick the same,
We're bad.
my picks are not
We're
good.
bad. We're bad.
It always makes me
I
want
know.
to change
I
them.
almost changed mine too, and I was like, but I don't have time to make a video about it.
It always makes me want to change them every time. I'm like, God damn, dude, we picked the whole card the same. I need to switch.
Yeah.
But
We're looking like the droids weren't present in this camp.
Forrest Griffin socks. Did the Forrest Griffin socks fit you?
Yeah, I mean they fit me pretty good. They weren't Forrest Griffins. They were what's the purple one?
The Purple
Purple
Couch.
Couch. Yeah, but what was that company?
T-Mobile, I think it was.
Was it T-Mobile? The Purple Couch. Yeah,
I think.
they were signed by Forrest
Or
Griffin.
no.
Boost.
Who was it?
Not
Boost Mobile,
no.
maybe?
I don't know. Whoever.
I don't know, but
whoever has
they
a
sold
purple
out,
color.
and I think T-Mobile owns it now.
Yeah, it's
and
not.
they closed the Purple
Yeah,
Couch down,
I mean, I don't know.
bastards.
The Purple Couch was dope though because how many free pay-per-views?
Dude,
did we
I
get
think we
from
got
that?
a total of 4.
You were like announced every fucking
I
week.
won every week, no matter what
Every
it was.
single week. You had socks, pay-per-views. So between you and I, we didn't have to pay for pay-per-views for like
a
4
good-
months.
Yeah, it was a great time because there was one time where both of us won a
We
pay-per-view
won
on the same
pay-per-view
night.
on the same night.
And so we
then
had
I won the
back-to-back
socks as well.
pay-per-views.
You won the socks, but I wore my socks.
I have
don't
my
even
socks
care,
still
but-
put up. I have all my autograph shit put up in my
T-Mobile
room.
is T-Mobile.
Oh yeah, it's T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. Why did we not realize that?
don't
They're
know.
not sold out. They just joined with the other group though.
No, I think they merged with Sprint
Yeah,
or
that's
something.
what I'm saying. They joined with the other group, merged, whatever, same thing.
No, I think T-Mobile's one that owns them now, but I don't even think it was T-Mobile.
Well, I could go grab them if you want to see. I mean, they're somewhere.
Go grab them. I'll bring mine. You know what? I'll bring mine and we can hang them up next time.
Yeah, we should.
I'll put mine up there.
We should.
I have the letter authentication and everything too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know where that is anymore, but I didn't care about the socks as much. I
Oh,
tried
it's
to like
Metro.
Metro PCS. That's
and
what
they
it
got
was.
bought out by T-Mobile, and
Yeah.
that's when it shut
Yeah,
down.
and that's when it shut down. That's right. That's why.
But here we go. Hold on. Ooh, the round's about to start.
All right,
Shit.
round 1 starting now. All right,
Round's
let's do
about
this.
to start. Shit, here we go. Nope, we're good. Here we go. Round 1. Let's do it.
It's crazy how much thicker Blahowicz's chest is
Blachowicz
right now.
looks like a 205. No, he looks like a heavyweight.
Well,
compared
Reyes
to
has
Tom.
the longer torso, the longer body.
Yeah.
The legs are longer too, but the body is much longer.
So, I think if Blachowicz wins, it's going to be by knockout.
He has to, or submission though, because he also got that submission in one of his
He's just
recent
a couple
fights.
slick submissions.
I
But
just feel like
I think it should be a
Reyes is-
one-punch knockout if Blachowicz wins.
I feel like Reyes is better overall.
I think Reyes is just a better fighter. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if it's necessarily that he's a better fighter, or if it's that he's the better
Well, he's
athlete.
Better technically, I feel like, just about everywhere except for the
Am I gonna
ground.
get hiccups again?
You better not, because that's going to interfere with the fight, and we got a fight going on.
No, I think. Oh, he's the better athlete. I think overall.
Ooh, here we go. He's definitely the better athlete.
He's faster, potentially stronger, even though he has
How
the
high did you pull
smaller
him
frame.
up?
Huh?
He pulled that shit past his knees. They're long. They're tube socks. Don't let him lie.
They were touching my nutsack. What you talking about?
I mean, his legs are only 2 feet each, so.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, something like that. He's giving me a couple inches, but, you know, I gave my wife about 1.5 inches last time we went at it.
And in other news, boys are buckled watching UFC tonight. Good time.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Ooh. This is crazy because I think, isn't Blachowicz like 37 years old?
Yeah, he's older.
37?
Mm-hmm.
And Dom's a younger dude, isn't he?
Dom's younger. Dom's on the younger end.
Was he like 28?
I don't know. I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, this one, it's going to be hard to follow up that last fight, though, dude.
Well, I mean,
In terms of excitement?
That's the hard part. So, you know, when I was fighting, I fought main event, 2-3 times?
A couple times.
A few times. That was the worst part, you know, because I'd go out there, and as soon as I heard, like, a boo, even a single boo, I'd be like, fuck, dude, my fight sucks.
It's me versus Jake for less. You're right, it is. Jake's trying not to get his third last place finish. I think you guys are both fighting for third for your third
fuck
last
that.
place finish.
Either way.
Wow.
What was I looking up, though? I was looking up the age, 37 years old, yeah.
Or not Jan. We know Jan is
Yeah, so Jan's 37.
37, and Reyes is like, what is he, 28?
I don't know,
29?
something like that. I had Jan's pulled up. Let me pull up.
I want a Reyes. What do we got?
Reyes is 30, so he's 7
30?
years younger. Yeah.
Okay, so.
He's 2 years younger than me. 1.5 years, something like that.
Yeah, I'm not my age. I'm old. I got grays in my beard.
He's also got gays in his beard. I'm just kidding.
There could be.
I'm such a dickhead sometimes, but I try not to
Sometimes.
be.
Sometimes.
I try not to be, yeah.
You're probably a little bit nicer now that you hit your 30s, but.
Well, I'm
still
more
a
nice.
dick.
I'm nicer that we're online, but
It's only because we're online, guys.
yeah. I mean, as soon as we go offline, it's fuck everyone. Yeah, I'm really good at pissing people off in my day-to-day life.
Yeah, I'd say so. He's got a little man complex.
Something like that. I got some sort of man complex because.
Man.
Oh,
left.
hit him! He stumbled him there,
He
dude.
did stumble him with
fucking
that left.
stumbled
That was
him.
right on the temple.
He stumbled Count Chocula 2.0 with that little widow's peak going on right there.
Dude. I had a buddy in like middle school that had a receding hairline.
Do you remember the original Count Chocula for us in MMA? Who was it? It was the coach.
It was
Coached a female. Her name started with an R, and her
No, I know
last
you're
name
talking about Ronda Rousey's coach. isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, I don't remember his name right now.
Edmund.
Tavarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the original Count Chocula.
That
was
was
that other
simultaneous drink and put down.
It was dope. What was that other dude's name? Do you remember in middle school? I think his name was like Armand or something like
It's
that.
because you're looking up people's noses and it aggravates it.
Do you remember Armand or whatever?
Yeah,
his name was?
in Taft.
At Taft.
Yeah.
In middle school.
Yeah, I remember that kid.
Remember when I pushed? So we
grazed
had
my
that
ear.
short. There was that little tree, and he was talking shit about our mom, and I pushed him over
Jake.
the tree.
Who and when and how do you have this fight on Tapology? Jake has Reyes, and I'm pretty sure you have Blachowicz. So
Wait, who are you talking to?
to Kaiser. He is.
Yeah, I
that's
got
Townsy.
Reyes KO round
That's
2.
Townsy right there.
Anyway, so at Taft,
I think Blachowicz won that first round, dude, based off what I saw.
well, he rocked him, and he's
Look at
got
that
a
body
couple
kick.
good body shots.
Couple.
Oh, well,
Look
that's
at
a
that welt.
fucking wicked welt there.
Yeah, that's from like 2 or 3 body kicks.
Ooh. So he had a couple good body shots, and he did rock Reyes there, in my opinion. Anyway, so back to the Taft situation. Remember, his name was like Armand, and he was talking shit about our mom. And then the school planted a bunch of fucking fresh little trees that were about 4 feet tall. And I pushed him over one, snapped one, and that was the first time I ever bitch slapped someone because I didn't punch him in the face. I held him down by his throat, and I just kept bitch slapping him, and I was like, "Don't fucking talk shit about my mom." Remember that?
I
I
don't
was in 6th
remember
grade.
that.
You were in 8th grade.
I don't remember it, but
You were in
sounds
8th grade.
cool.
We were in the same school at the time.
Yeah.
You were outside with it because you grabbed me and pulled me off to the side because I was so fucking heated.
Probably.
Yeah. I fucking pushed him
Remember
over.
when you both had 5-inch ducks? No, but I am a duck fan.
Yeah,
I
5
don't
inches
know.
was a great fucking day for me one time.
I like ducks. You like ducks?
Are we talking ducks or dicks? What?
Well, I'm assuming he meant dicks, but he said ducks, so I was being a jackass.
he meant something like that.
Anyway, I effing pushed the kid off the tree. Boom, king of the jungle. Yeah, you're right. That's kind of where Jake was going with it.
You're motherfucking right. I was.
A lot of nonsense, dude. Those ribs are jacked.
We're in round 2 right now. So round 2 in the fight. It just started. We're 30
Kevin
seconds in
Ioli
now.
gives it 1-0. Blachowicz to Blachowicz. Why do I do that?
They say 40 different names themselves.
Adam
it's hard for us
Martin
to know.
is 10-9. Blachowicz.
Blachowicz. You know, they say 40 different ways themselves. It's hard for us to know the right way. When,
It looks like everybody's giving that first round to Blachowicz.
yeah. But you got
How many rounds is
4
the fight?
rounds to go.
5 rounds.
This is a
This
round.
is a 5-round title fight.
5-round fight. We're in
This
round 2.
is for the vacant 205 title fight right now. Mm-hmm. And we are in round 2, and it's 1-0 Jan.
And this beer's hitting me pretty good. I'm kind of drunk, dude. I'm telling you. Like,
You get wasted every show.
yeah, but so I took a shot beforehand.
Did you?
Well, yeah, my buddy came over. So.
Oh, that's right. I was gonna say I know usually you take shots afterwards, which I don't know how you do it because beer before liquor and you get sicker quicker.
Nah, man.
But
Liquor before beer and you're in the clear.
yeah, but I mean tonight you might be all right, but
What? Yeah, that's what I did. Well, usually, I mean, you're talking about all the other nights. Usually I'm all right.
The other
though.
night, as soon as we finish the show, you start taking shots.
Yeah. Well, because then I can really get turned up. You know, it's my Saturday nights, the one night a week that I actually ever do
Dude, yeah,
anything.
Rhea's ribs, dude, are looking real
Fucked
tender.
up.
That right side, that was only from 2 kicks, 2 or 3.
Man, that's some serious bruising though.
Yeah,
already.
it's not even
Like,
look,
that's-
dude, they're almost
that's some
bleeding.
Serious bruising.
Those, dude, I would have hate to been kicked by those.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know his power's got to be affected.
Yeah, I mean 100%.
God.
That one time that Rick Story punched me in the ribs, like I never had a single mark that looked anything like
was
that.
This week's bruise.
But it hurt.
This
so
week's beer's all right.
bad. I like it. He don't like it.
It's an Imperial IPA. I'm not big on Imperials. It's really bitter, really hoppy. You can taste a lot of that, and it has a. It's not bad going in. It's actually okay going in.
It's really good going in. He doesn't like the aftertaste that
It's
sits in his
that
mouth.
really bitter aftertaste that
You
sits
know,
on the
like
back of your
it's like
tongue.
when somebody eats something that's really spicy, but the spice kicks in later. It tastes really good going down, and the spice kicks in later, and you're like, "Oh fuck, why did I do this?" That's kind of what he's getting from this, but not as bad as "Oh fuck, why did I do this?"
No, I mean it's
The
beer. I'm
taste
gonna
is
drink
just
it.
you just get a
And-
much more significant taste.
And
at
he
the
bought
end.
the beer tonight. We rotate every other week. We switch beers.
Until we get sponsors for beers, and then we don't have to rotate.
And he bought the beer tonight, so. But
Yeah.
you never turn down free beer. It's man law 101, man.
I don't know if it's 101 or 1.
Well, it's the first man law, but man law 101 if you're taking
So
the class.
in the class, okay.
I'm a college guy, so it's university speak. I'm stuck on it, man.
Yeah,
Everything's
yeah.
101.
Whatever, it is what it is. Well, not when you're at a bachelor's degree situation. Everything's
Tomorrow is
past
being
101.
borrowed. Watch for the left
You're
high
two-
kick.
You're at least 2
Hold
something
on.
now.
He's calling that left high kick. Watch it.
Ooh, okay.
Jan's
You're
nose
at
is
least
bloody.
201 for everything that you're doing right now. There's not a 101
No,
class
I'm
that
in.
you're
I
doing.
mean, actually, I'm in a 101 now.
For what?
It's for my program. It's a required class that they
Not
don't offer
something
at
that you
Clark.
didn't get at your JUCO thing?
No, it's some of the classes. So when you transfer,
Not everything transfers.
yeah, right. So it's a transfer degree. So my degree is it's
Yeah.
a transfer agreement, but not everything transfers.
Yo, hey, mechanized handshake, you're on the same level as me every time I
Habanero
touch a spicy
salsa?
food.
Dude,
But you
last
know,
time I had a habanero, I think I was in like 6th grade.
you're a pussy.
I don't like habanero. I can't do spicy. It doesn't come out right. I like spicy stuff, but nothing comes out right.
Ooh,
so I can't do it.
Ooh, shush, just watch
Those
this real
kicks
quick.
right there, that's how he's going to win. Reyes kicks.
Oh!
He's down! He's rocked! Oh! No! Blachowicz!
That was an early stoppage, but oh my god!
Maybe.
No, maybe.
That one
Maybe.
punch, dude, he stumbled, then fell off of one punch.
Oh
and
my!
then Jan landed like a couple more. Oh my
Fuck me
god.
sideways.
Wow. Jan Blachowicz is your 205 champion, Jake.
Yep.
Wow.
I never, ever would have ever in my life thought.
Yo.
Never. And he doesn't look like he even won a title right now. He don't look like he's a fucking super
Oh
excited
my
or nothing.
God. I told you if he wins, it's going to be by knockout.
Wow. I still think that was,
Wow.
I don't know. I want to see that again because that looked early to me.
I don't think it was early. I think he was, dude, look at him. He got hit. He walks backwards, stumbles, then falls, then eats a couple more, and the ref's like, nah, dude, you're done.
Okay, so when the ref was talking to him afterwards, I thought, okay, this is probably the right time. But in the moment, I thought it was early. I want to see it again.
No, yeah, in the moment, we could.
In the moment, I thought it was early. But when the ref was talking to him afterwards, I thought it was good. All right, replay right now.
I don't think it was early. This was it a right hook that dropped him?
Boom.
Well, it was a
It's 3 or 4.
combination.
And then left, or that right there.
No, this is a different sequence, isn't it?
No, this is right around the same time. He's hooked here. This is it, right here.
So it's an uppercut,
Boom.
left hook. He's fine. Right hook.
No, that was
There's
early.
a right hook.
Man,
right,
that looked
left
very
hook,
similar.
Straight right, left hook.
That looked like that broke his nose on that one.
None of those
too.
were the sequence. Show us the sequence. There's a straight left. Ooh, there's a left
that's
hook.
it right there.
Left hook right on the temple.
That's it. That's
it
what
was
I'm saying.
combination.
It's like hard to see right there from all the combos. They're looking
1,
the same.
2, 3.
I don't know. I still think it was early.
It might have been a
Still
little bit
think it was a
early.
little early.
Might have been a little early.
You know, I'm not saying that that John Yan wasn't winning that fucking round. I think that Blachowicz, whatever you want to say, I think he was winning the round for
He's too
sure.
mature for the game for peso.
Huh? But, you know, I think that overall...
Read that shit. He's too mature for the gay for pay celebration.
Who said that?
Handshake. Guys, I want you. Yo,
I like that
Townsy,
guy.
you picked
Hey,
Jan.
I want mechanized handshake.
Hold
Make
on.
sure you
Townsy
join.
might
No,
be the only one to pick.
No, stop. I want mechanized handshake to join our group. Tapology.com.
Damn, Townsy passed me up on that one.
And join us
Shit.
next week. Join us next week, mechanized handshake.
Damn,
You're
dude,
fun.
I don't think I have a main
fun.
event.
I want you
a
here
main
next
card
week.
picked right at all.
Huh?
I said I don't even think I have a main card pick.
Do I have any main card
I've not
picks?
got a single main card pick right
Good,
tonight.
fuck you then.
It was I do phenomenal on the undercard, and my main card's been
I
terrible.
got one. I got Dawodu and I got Brad Rydell.
Was Rydell main card? I
I
thought he was they were the.
No, the Diego Sanchez Matthews one was the end of it, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't know.
I thought that was the end of the undercard.
No, there was only 5 main cards, so the Riddell decision was the premiere on the undercard.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
So I have literally no picks on the main card. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
I'm 1 and 3 on the main card then. Oh, that's right. There's only 5 fights, so we got one more. Oh wait, I want to hear if we can.
Did you have round 2,
Shut-
Townsy?
This is how we do it in Poland. I'm waiting for you.
Who did he call? He's waiting for.
He said, "This is how we do it in Poland. I'm waiting,
waiting
for
for
you.
you."
You wouldn't shut the fuck up."
You were so relaxed and collected.
Read it.
This fight week, it seemed like you just knew you were going to turn in the
Oh, did he call it John Jones?
did just that.
You see John with the fucking.
Nothing new for me, you know. I got
Yeah, he just
Nothing
called
new
out
for
John
you, bro.
Jones.
You were on the verge of getting cut, and now you're the champion. This is the greatest comeback in UFC history, in my opinion.
Yeah, Townsy
Greatest
moved
career
way up,
turnaround.
dude. I moved way
This is
down.
the greatest career turnaround, dude.
You know what's crazy is I'm 0-4 on the main card right
Like
now,
he was.
but I can't take last. You can.
No, he was on the verge of getting cut, bro.
Well, he was on 3 in a row. I think he won like 3 in a row, lost 3 in a row, and then he won 3 in a row. I don't remember. I'd have to
No,
look
he
it up.
did not. He did not win 3 in a row, lost 3 in a row. I'm pulling his fucking record up right now. He was on the verge of getting cut, dude. He had a terrible start to his UFC career. So his
I
first
ain't worried
UFC
about his UFC start.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's the greatest turnaround. If you look at it, he was 4-2 in his
Yeah,
first.
so that's his 4th win.
He went 4-1 in his first 5 UFC fights. He went 1-4.
Yeah, but look at him now. He's 4.
But that's what
he's
I'm saying.
8-1 in his last 9.
That's why I'm saying it's a great turnaround.
He got knocked out by
It is
Santos.
a great career turnaround.
Well-
If you fucking take your career from losing your first 4 fights, granted they were to Jimmy Manuwa, Corey Anderson, Alexander Gustafsson, and Pat Cummins,
And they're all decisions, though. Every single one was a decision.
and then he turns that around.
Beats Devin Clark, Jared Cannonier, Jimmy Manuwa. He got the revenge.
Remember, and Jared Cannonier is ranked number 3 right now
Yeah.
at 185.
Yeah. Got the revenge. Beat Jimmy
But-
Manuwa, Nikita Krylov. Krylov has a lot
But
of
that was my problem though. Luke Rockhold is a 185 pounder. Ronaldo Souza,
Yeah, but that was Luke. I think that was Luke's 205 debut.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And then he went back down.
But he wasn't a top 15, top 10, anything.
Souza's
It
a
was just
185 or 2.
Thiago Santos was the last guy.
But Corey
No.
Anderson.
Yes, outside of Corey Anderson. Well, yeah, Corey Anderson, but he's not in Bellator
He was
anymore.
a top 5
So he
guy.
was probably top 5, top 10. He was somewhere around there, that's for sure. I don't remember top 5, top 10.
Jan Blachowicz is your 205-pound champ, dude. Crazy.
But I didn't think that, honestly, he'd beat Dominic Reyes. Wow, he fucking knocked him out. And he won the first round, too. It wasn't like it was just a one punch.
No,
hey, I knocked
he
you
was
out.
winning that fight.
It wasn't like I hit you with a surprise punch. He was winning the fight, dude.
Yeah,
He was
man, just
legit
call it
winning
John
that
Jones
fight.
round 2. Yep, everyone knows. Banuelos, hey, dude, that's crazy,
Hey,
man.
it's
I
good-
have Reyes,
hey,
bro.
you know what? It's a good position to be in if you're John Jones. People want to fight you at heavyweight. People want to fight you at 205. Pay me.
Yeah,
Pay me.
yeah.
It's a great
John,
position to be
I don't
in.
know that we'll see John fight at 205 again.
I don't know.
He's getting
We
to
might.
the later part of his career. He's tired of cutting weight. Look at his brothers, Chandler Jones. They're all 250.
Yeah.
John is like, I'm tired of cutting weight, dude. I'm tired of keeping my weight down. He wants to get back up to where he needs to be. You'll probably see John right
And
around 250 when he comes
never
in.
cut weight again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what we'll see him at, but I'd be interested.
think we'll see him right around 250.
Especially considering his recent, over the last few years, he's been more interested in
bodybuilding and all that. He's been
and
talking
putting
about
on the
it.
weight. So, it'd be interesting to see what happens, but, we'll see when
What's
it
up with the
happens.
left Polacks and the left hooks? Polacks are right way. This is one of the greatest chats, dude. These guys are hilarious. Science again.
All right. Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa.
But that was a great fight,
Hey,
guys.
who you guys got right here? Who you guys got right now? Tell us who you got. Let us know before
So,
this fight starts. Who you
we've
got?
had 10
what round?
fights.
What round? If you think it's gonna end, what round? If you think it's a decision, tell us decision.
Jake and
How do you
I
think
both
it's gonna
have
win?
Izzy in round 3. Knockout.
Round 3 knockout. What do you guys think? Let us
Now.
know right now.
So through 10 fights, what is your fight of the night so far?
So if
Got to be Kai Kara France and Brandon Royval, yeah? That's my fight of
to
the
be
night.
honest, I would probably give that one the fight of the night.
Fight of the night and performance of
Yeah,
the
I'm
night.
trying to think. Like,
I
give me a
think
second,
Jan
though.
just took a performance of the night.
Let me think about that though for the whole
We got to see what happens
fight
here,
card,
but
though, but at this point right now, yeah. So I'm thinking, I'm looking back on it right now. Ludovic Klein probably has a performance of the night bonus.
Klein
versus
might.
Shane Young.
round 2 Costa. Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
Costa-
Klein
Ooh.
definitely deserves a performance of the night bonus.
We'll see.
It's
Klein
not a
didn't-
fight. It's not a fight of the night.
No, but Klein didn't win a title.
Oh, but he
doing
missed
it.
weight. He missed weight.
Klein
so he's
missed
not.
weight too?
Ludovic Klein is the one that missed weight by 5 pounds.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's not eligible to win a bonus.
I didn't think Klein did. I knew, what's his name? Tukhugov did. Tukhugov weighed in at 150
was it
or
Tukhugov?
160.
Okay, so maybe Klein didn't. Oh, no, Klein made weight. So Klein's eligible.
Yeah.
He deserves the performance of the night bonus.
Bisping traded an eye for eye surgery. Dude, you know what? Everybody talks so much shit about Bisping,
So-
but when he revealed that he won that title with
One
literally one eye,
He's one of the
That's
baddest
insane.
motherfuckers. Evan Tanner, dude. So one of my old coaches used to, two of my old
isn't
coaches.
he dead?
Yeah, he's dead. He died in
He
the
died
fucking
in the desert, didn't he?
Yeah, two of my coaches.
Rest in peace to
two
Evan
of my
fucking
two of my
Tanner,
old
man.
coaches used to train with him.
Yeah.
So if you look at his title fight, one of my old coaches was in his corner in his
Yeah.
title fight.
And you know what's
So
crazy
it's,
is I felt like it. I don't even think I've ever met Evan personally, but I felt like a personal connection with Evan Tanner. It's really weird.
Everybody did, dude.
It's really weird.
Everybody did.
Rest in peace to Evan Tanner, man.
Evan Tanner, man. Yeah. So Kurt Crawford is the one that was in his corner. He was a competitor on the IFL International Fight League. He was on the Seattle. What were they? The Tiger Sharks or were they the
I don't
Sharks?
remember.
I don't remember what the IFL.
IFL
team
was
name
dope though. I miss
Dude,
the IFL.
you know I love the IFL, but it might be because of the fact of the treatment that I got from
I've
them. though.
never listened. I think I've
Like,
only
I
listened
got
to one of
I got
Bisping's
first
podcasts.
row tickets from them to the IFL in Portland versus I don't know, but fuck, dude, it was crazy.
All I know is, you know what, Jake? We were supposed to go to the UFC in April,
Yeah,
and these
UFC was
motherfuckers
supposed to come
canceled
to
because of COVID. They need to come back as soon as this COVID stuff lifts. They better come back
bro,
to
we
Portland.
had box seats, bro.
Yeah,
We had box seats.
yeah. So as soon as they better come back
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, frustrated about that. We had a good setup
I
situation
always
going.
fancy myself, but dude, yeah, Evan Tanner was just a great. It's really weird. Like, it's really weird. You know, I think it equates somewhere to Kobe when Kobe died. A lot of people had a personal connection with Kobe, but nobody
and
knew
that's
him.
true. Well, the fans didn't know him.
That's what I mean. But they had a personal connection with him.
Evan Tanner just came off as a real person.
Yeah.
He didn't come off as a performance. He came off as a guy that was like, dude,
Odin,
I fucking do this
Cyrus,
because I love it.
Yeah.
The wife and kids are home.
I heard him pull up.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to take a piss before this fight gets started, Jake. Scoot on in.
All right, so this guy's going to the bathroom.
It's my first one, don't worry. I want to get it before this fight starts.
All right. So we've recently, I've been trying to figure out this bullshit as far as all the other stuff goes, but it's been pretty fun. So we got one fight left in the card. Right now, I'm about to do the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and that's take last place twice in a row. I've never ever done that in my life. But you know what? In this group, sometimes things happen. I was feeling pretty confident in my picks overall, honestly, and it just didn't end up well. But like Cullen said, I'd finished first twice. I'd finished, second? He said 4 times? 3 or 4 times? In all the weeks that we're doing this. So, not doing too bad. A couple of bad weeks sucks. If Paulo wears lipstick, Zeus will win. Yeah. 100%. I always fancied myself a poet. Great line. 100%. So Evan Tanner was awesome because I had a couple of coaches that had worked with him when it was time for him to go out and win that title fight. One of them being Curtis Crawford. He owns a gym called Kurt's Ultimate Fitness. And then the other one being Ray Armstrong, who was in my corner when I won my first amateur title. I don't fight anymore at all, and I was never like big or famous or anything. I did a good job on the amateur level, and then I had a shitty pro career, but shit happens. But Evan Tanner was a guy that was super influential on the people that were influential on me, if that makes sense. So he had a big impact on Curtis Crawford. He had a big impact on Ray Armstrong. It was awesome. Hey, you know what? I'm not getting out of last, I don't think, at this point. Townsy, what do you got picked right now? So, Townsy, let me check this up real quick. Let me see what we got going on here. I want to go back to our group. Pull it up real quick. See, usually I let Cullen do this shit because I don't care about it. Or not that I don't care about it, but he's better at it. Well, I'm not beating Townsy. Even if I get a perfect pick, I can't beat Townsy. He's 105 points ahead of me. The best I can hope to do is to pass Squirt General right now, who is 15 points ahead of me. And can I pass him? Let's double check real quick. So, view all of his predictions. He's got Costa picked to win by round 2 knockout. And I've got Adesanya picked to win by round 3 knockout. So I can pass. If Costa does not win, I can win. As long as Costa doesn't win, I can win. Or not I can win, I can come out of last place. Boom, you guys want to see my youngest of my 3?
That's crazy, Maddie.
Can you say hi? You're online right now. Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Tell your dad to scoot in.
Who do you got? Wait, hold on. Who do you got picked? Israel Adesanya or Paulo Costa? Which name?
Pick one.
I picked Adesanya to win round 3. What do you got?
Adesanya.
What round?
Good job.
1 through 5. Which one?
3.
Round 3, just like me?
How do you want him to win?
All right, good job. Knockout, submission? Submission? All right. So you think
okay.
he's going to choke him out or
Yeah,
get
he's
an
a
armbar?
kickboxer, right?
You think he's going to armbar or choke him out or what?
Choke him.
Choke him? What is your favorite thing to do to people when you fight them?
Choke.
You like to choke? Tell him in the microphone.
I like to choke him.
Say I'm a badass. Okay, don't say cuss words. All right. All right, get out of here.
There's a sticker on your hat still.
Yep, the sticker's still on my
Oh,
hat.
that's that Sisu beer hat.
Yeah, Sisu beer. We drank their shit on the show twice. All right.
All right,
buddy.
look out, bud.
Hop out.
Uncle Cullen's getting in here. We're about to get this last fight rolling. I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. So what's been up? Costa's cup size. Who looks? What the hell? Not saying he's on droids, dude. You know what? A lot of there's. I mean, Costa was saying that it was true that he weighed 100 or 285 pounds. I mean, if he's on roids, I feel like that's the only way he's getting to 285 looking like that. So who knows? Shit. Is he in the 4th round by Krav Maga? You know Jake ain't gonna take none of that Krav Maga shit. But yeah, I've got Izzy round 3 KO. I just think his striking is too good, man. Striking is too good. I do like Costa, though. I like Costa a lot. He's a phenomenal athlete. His explosiveness is fun. I just don't know that he's going to be able to hang on the feet, man. Now, the question is there was this whole issue where Izzy was talking mad shit about Costa's ground game. Costa's a black belt in BJJ, and he even brought Izzy a white belt during their stare down. I think it was yesterday or today. Yeah, yesterday. And shit was hilarious. Izzy threw it back in Costa's face, but
Did they already start?
not yet. Izzy's coming out right now.
God damn, I thought you said he hit him in the face.
No. I was talking about when Izzy threw the white belt back in Costa's face when Costa gave him the white belt. Because, Izzy was talking mad shit about the ground game.
Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, it's weird how Izzy looks. He looks so skinny for being 185 and like...
Well, I mean, he's tall, but he
is
also
tall.
looks like he's got back to his kickboxing days, to be honest.
I think the kickboxing is going to be the difference here. I just don't know that Costa can hang on the feet, dude.
But can Costa get him down is the big thing.
That's what I was saying. Because there's that whole thing where Izzy was talking mad shit about Costa's ground game.
He always looked malnutritioned.
There's droids and there's droids. Yeah, and that's because he said there's droids and it was Costa on droids.
Yeah, I know.
Droids. And
I know what he's talking about.
I was like, dude, I mean, that would explain being up at 285 and being
285.
able to cut down to 185.
The only way you're
But-
doing it safely is with steroids.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching the post-fight press conference. I'm
so
definitely
excited
curious
right now.
to see who
Walt
gets all the
Harris is
bonuses.
Excited. Yeah, I'm excited about the bonus. I'm curious.
I'm curious because there's been some good finishes tonight. Izzy squats. Costa's gonna bring the heat for rounds 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's probably
round
the truth.
3. Izzy's gonna.
Izzy does squat what Costa curls. That's
Yeah.
probably the truth.
You know, that's kind of where I was thinking, Townsy, is that by round 3, which is why I picked round 3 knockout, is that's where Costa's going to tire her out, and Izzy's just
Although
going to
for
pick him
some
apart.
reason, Izzy's nipples seem to be sticking out different than his chest does.
Oh, he looks a little flabby
Ooh,
there.
Nipple there. That's what I'm saying.
That's that.
That looks a little
that's
like
the steroid titties.
That's what I'm talking about there.
That's the steroid
He's got
titties.
some steroid titties going on there. Look like.
That's some steroid.
Not saying that he's doing them or all,
But
at
those are
all,
steroid
but
titties.
that's what they look like from the experience that I've got from other people that explain. I don't take
the
steroids. I don't know
experience
shit
that
about
I
it.
have second
from not
hand.
taking from the people that have told me that I take
He says
steroids.
Izzy really squats 95 pounds, bro. Right now, 99-6. This will be a 100th win in fighting. Yeah, if you're counting his kickboxing career.
Yeah, I don't know about that. With that black belt he threw out or that white belt he threw across the cage, he might be pissed off that he got his grappling kind of talked about a little bit.
Costa?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I think Costa might be trying to take this to the ground.
yeah.
That'd be interesting to see. Is he weighed in underweight? Wow, okay. But he's got an 80-inch reach. That's so crazy.
It's great. Well, that's
It's
not
like
even
John
the
Jones
longest.
at
That's not
205
even
with
the longest.
84.
Yeah, 84 is the longest right now. Was it a couple fight cards ago? We had a guy with 82-inch reach.
Yeah. Dude,
You
any
know.
80 or above is still phenomenal. It's
I
crazy.
mean, anywhere near 80 is huge. I mean, that's a crazy reach.
80 inches. I couldn't imagine, dude.
Yeah, Neil Magny has an 80-inch reach.
Is he 80? Neil
Yeah.
Magny said he'll fight Chimaev. He actually stepped up and said he'll take the fight versus Chimaev.
Man, ooh,
See if
that'd
Dana
be
White
crazy.
lets that one happen.
See,
Because
and
Neil
it's
Magny
just-
doesn't have a
It's weird
fight.
because it's just his right titty. It's just his right titty. Look at his left. It looks normal.
But yeah.
All right, so you got Bruce
Look at round
Buffer
one.
announcing him right now for round 1.
I ain't saying Costa's done roids.
See,
but
you can tell, but look at that. Look at that left titty.
no,
Or
he
that
played
his right
soccer. But yeah, MLB during the steroids era. Yeah, he looks like it. If I had to guess between the two who did roids, I'd say Costa. But
Yeah, I would say Costa's the bigger pussy considering he cuts between 50 to 100 pounds on his own
according
word.
to what he says,
That's
but
what I'm
I
saying
don't see
on
it.
his own word.
Yeah, I just don't see it.
Anybody-
I think he's just gassing up. I think he's talking
Anybody
shit.
who literally cuts 50 to 100 pounds to make weight for a fight, they're a pussy in my opinion, and they're running from somebody their own size.
Invited their cousin. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't see it. I think he's just gassing up, man. I think he's talking mad shit.
Yeah, they're cousins for sure. Invited, yeah, I mean, 100%.
But everybody's taking something. Remember, Nate Diaz even said that.
Everybody's
And then-
on something.
Didn't Nate Diaz pop for not weed? He popped for some sort of PED.
I think
Nate
I
popped
don't
for
know.
one of them. It was funny.
I don't know. Nate Diaz is not the type of guy that I would think would be on a PED.
I don't know either, but I feel like there was one point. It was kind of ironic. I remember the irony. Heather says truth. Trace amounts of SARM. What is SARM?
I don't know.
But yeah, he had some sort of PEDs in his system. Hella funny. That I remember that. I do remember that. He popped and it was
I'm looking that shit up right
was
now.
irony.
But I got like 20 seconds to look at this shit.
You better look quick because they're announcing Izzy right now. Woo!
Well, the truth of the matter is that I do believe that there's a possibility that they get contaminated supplements. I do believe there's a possibility
What
that
the
there's
fuck
like
is that?
false positives and shit like that. I mean, look at what we've seen with the coronavirus and all that shit, right? Like 77 NFL coronavirus tests come back as false positives. I mean, that's fucking crazy. Don't you think
So
so?
Captain Fapton's in third.
So-
He can't wait. Ooh, JGH fell at fifth. Let's take a look at Killa and Liam and see
Killa's got a pretty good
Dude, Liam
lead
needs
right
a
now.
perfect pick to win, and he
And
needs
Killa
Killa to
needs
be
it
opposite.
wrong. Killa needs
let's-
to be wrong, dead
Hold on.
wrong.
Let's take a look at this real quick because I think Killa might lock this up already. He's got Adesanya. You son of a
You
bitch.
motherfucker.
Killa,
He was watching our pick'em show.
what's up, bro? Round 3 KO.
He
You know you
realized
watched.
when he realized when to not pick with us and realized when to pick with us.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not picking with those idiots.
Ooh,
during
he's got
the main
Costa
card.
decision. So for number 1 right now, this is really the biggest determining factor here.
So, but Liam Perez cannot win with the decision
no,
pick.
he
That's
has
only
to
75
get,
points.
He has to get bone. He has
So-
to get. Ooh, he can't win at all.
That's what I'm saying.
He can only get
Killa
65
is our
points.
winner. We're at the main event right now, and Killa already locked it up. But here we go, round 1, baby. Let's do this. So the first strike, throwing his little teep kick to the knee from Izzy.
Mm-hmm.
Costa's got the
controlling the
locked
center.
down though.
He's got the center, but we know that's going to come from Adesanya, who likes to circle and move. He doesn't really necessarily control the center.
Little leg kick from Izzy. That calf kick, dude. That looked like it hurt though.
It's a way to do it, though.
Yep.
Can Costa's got to be
fakes the body kick
Costa's got to
there.
be cautious because I don't think he can go 5 rounds. Now,
I don't know about 5 rounds,
think
but I
that-
don't know
I
if
think
he can hang.
he had cupping done on his leg a lot, so he's had a lot of issues with cramping. He's had a lot of cramping issues, so I'd be attacking those legs for sure. So I come with you from that. So
Okay.
I
makes
have
sense.
I have a certificate in
Selective
massage
androgen
therapy.
receptor modulator.
Yeah,
SARS.
I have a
SARM.
I have a certificate in massage therapy. I completed the class. We learned cupping in there. Typically, you would do cupping when I learned it on the lower leg area for cramps and tight calf issues like that. So I'm assuming based on the fact that they're doing cupping right there that he's had issues with cramping in his calves. So if that's the case, if I'm Adesanya, I'm attacking those legs. I'm going low leg
Dude.
kick all day long. Look at that.
Yep.
Look at that. You can see it. He's had
Yeah,
problems with it.
Yeah, he's probably planned for it too. Jesus Christ, could he get a bigger cup? So this beer is actually making my face feel great.
It makes my face feel amazing. The rest of my body feels amazing too.
So this is actually.
But it also might be because I pre-funked a little bit.
all I
prior.
know. No, it's the beer because I feel it too. I didn't drink it. This beer gives you a good drunk.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
Not bad. It's good body shot from Izzy right there. He caught
Yeah,
the kick.
Is it Barrell? Yeah, Barrell Mountain Brewing. They did it right. They did it right.
Yeah, I mean, it gets
9% alcohol.
9%
and
alcohol per
I
volume.
enjoy it. I enjoy it. I'm feeling
Gets the
pretty
job done after 3.
Mm-hmm.
I feel pretty good, man.
Yeah, I definitely feel really good. I'm liking it. You know, and Costa's still controlling the center, but he's not engaging himself at all either.
I mean, he's still throwing more, though. The volume so
I don't
far.
know. I don't know who's throwing more.
Yeah, well, the leg kicks count, and Costa's throwing a lot more kicks.
Yeah, the leg kicks do count.
Or
That's
not
true.
Costa, but
You're
Izzy,
talking
sorry.
Adesanya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Izzy's throwing more kicks.
I don't know.
So Izzy's winning the round after, half of the round so far. Izzy's up, in my opinion.
Not super exciting, but, you know, it's a,
Look at that leg. It's already red, dude. Look at that. Look at the left knee.
Oh, why are you going to stand there and look at each other, dumbasses? Don't do that.
Yo, they're just
He's
making
hurt.
poses? Come on,
Hey,
man.
stop it. You look like Yoel Romero.
Yeah, we're growing trunks in this fight, too. There's a good jab.
Yoel Romero did literally that same
I
thing.
know. But Yoel Romero grew trunks.
Yeah, I know
and
what you're
didn't
talking
move.
about. But that's not what I was talking about. The point, but you're right in your observation as well.
Cutting that weight would cause a lot more than cramping, man. That would cause his brain to fucking fail.
Potentially,
Costa, ooh.
but that's
shit.
why he's not the most active fighter, right?
That's why I also don't believe that
He-
he actually ever got up to 285.
I mean, I don't know what his max was, but he's a guy that typically takes like a year to get down, and then he balloons up like a motherfucker real fast. Takes another year to get back down to weight. You know, so
Yeah.
maybe he shoots up super high after a fight.
I don't know. I would believe like 220, 230-ish.
Dude, Costa's gonna get knocked out. I just feel it.
285 is just too much.
I just feel it. Costa's kind of getting a little cocky, and Adesanya is looking for openings. So
Yeah. Look at those switch kicks,
So what
man.
I see,
Those switch kicks are fucking gonna.
what
one
I
of those
see
is gonna land.
is Adesanya is studying Costa right now and the way that Costa reacts to his kicks.
Yep.
So that's what I feel like, and I
100%.
might be wrong. But
You're
what
not wrong.
What it
100%.
looks like to me is Adesanya is looking to see how he reacts, so he can start to figure out how he's going to attack. And I think that
Yeah.
Costa's actually
That
showing.
left calf on Costa, not just the cupping, but look at the redness.
Yeah.
Look at it behind the knee right there.
I think Costa's
But
showing
yes,
though.
those other marks are from cupping.
Oh, that was a 1-2 that landed though.
But look at Izzy. I 100% agree with you. If you watch Izzy, his eyes, everything he
He's
throws,
studying, dude.
He's
fucking
he's
studying.
learning right now, dude. He's like a fucking android out there.
This is crazy.
He's
though.
learning Costa
Oh,
right
look at
now.
that. Oh man, look at how little he missed by.
It doesn't matter as long as you
No,
miss.
Costa missed by.
I
That's
know.
what I'm saying. That's the beautiful thing, dude. If you're slipping a punch, the best slipped punches
So, for
are the
me-
ones that were slipped with the least amount of energy. So if you just got to go out so it goes there,
Yeah.
that's the perfect slip.
That's 10-9 Izzy in my opinion.
Izzy,
right
yeah,
there.
I give Izzy that round.
What do you guys got? 10-9 Izzy?
I think that right there, the leg kicks.
Yeah,
is the
I think
difference.
I think Costa's not trying to blow himself. Really, you're right. But that's definitely an Izzy round.
Well, Costa's having some issues with his leg kicks or with his legs because that's the only spot on his body you see cupping marks.
I mean,
right?
how many fighters in the UFC or in MMA period have you ever seen do cupping on their legs?
I mean, I've seen it a couple of times.
In the MMA, though.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like in general, like I've seen it a couple of. Well, I've seen a lot in the massage world when I was doing
Right,
it.
it's
But
a
in
little bit
MMA,
different.
I've seen it a couple of times. But I don't know if I've ever
I
seen
can't
it to where
think
it
I've
was-
ever seen
I don't know
another
if I've
fighter
ever
do
seen
cupping.
it just on the legs. The
Yeah.
only reason I could think of just on the legs would be cramping.
Izzy
issues.
10-9, I agree.
Would be
10-9 Izzy.
the only reason I could think of just on the legs would be cramping. You're having a lot of cramping issues, and typically that would come from a.
He's got a little
weight
mouse
cut.
under his right eye there. Costa does.
Adesanya looks fresh.
Yeah, Adesanya's fine.
He looks fresh.
Izzy's going to take this round.
He won the first round.
Too. Yeah.
He's just got to go back to that leg. Just keep hitting it. Chop it down a little bit.
I'm almost out of beer.
Chop it down. We got other stuff in there.
Well, this fight needs to end before I finish my beer, damn it.
Or around the time you finish your beer.
Right as I ended my beer. That'd be good. He's advanced recovery number 1. He's advanced recovery guy number 1. Dude, one of these switch kicks is going to land, I'm telling you. And that's going to put Costa out. It's going to be from one of those switch kicks. He's
starting to mix those kicks in.
Dude.
He's just gauging the reaction, I'm telling you right now. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, and he's just out of range
And everybody
again.
thought Costa was going to blitz him, but Costa's saving himself for the
no,
5 rounds.
No.
Costa's doing well.
Costa's just got to get enough information to figure out when he can attack.
I think Costa's entire game plan is to win by knockout because he knows he can't win a 5-round fight. So he's going to let these early rounds go.
I mean, Adesanya is just gauging his attacks. What the fuck did I just say about Costa?
I don't know, but Costa's going to let Izzy win these early rounds, and then he's going to try to take it late. That's when he's going to blow his wad. I think he's trying to save himself for the later rounds.
Costa's making a mistake because Adesanya's not blowing his energy.
No, Adesanya's not doing much either. He's throwing kicks and doing enough to win.
Okay, so first of all, Costa, any fighter out there.
Look at that. Those leg kicks again.
No, before we even get to that, don't ever try to fake like you're not hurt because that makes you look like you actually were. Whether it's a head kick, a body shot, a leg kick, whatever, anytime somebody tries to act like they're not hurt, a judge automatically, and I'm telling you as a person that's judged MMA fights and boxing fights before, you automatically think that the person is hurt as soon as they start saying, no, I'm not hurt.
Feels good. It feels good. But that left knee's not feeling good right now. I'll tell you that right now.
You know, the steroids might make you feel good, but he was having problems with his legs before the fight because the cupping wouldn't have happened if he wasn't having problems with the legs before the fight.
Yeah, but he just said the cupping makes you feel good.
Oh, cupping feels amazing, dude. It's one of the greatest things ever.
Yes, sir. He doesn't feel the kicks. I don't know. He's probably feeling that left one.
That's what I was responding to.
Yeah.
He doesn't feel the kicks. And I'm like, you know what? He still feels them.
I mean, yeah, he's got to feel those. Look at that.
He wouldn't cup. He wouldn't cup unless he was having issues with the legs in the first place.
Whew, that switch quick was close.
Cupping is one of the most amazing things you could do outside of floating.
I love how Izzy throws that switch, dude, because he fakes it like it's a body, then he goes to the head perfectly.
Well, the problem with Izzy is you can never tell where he's actually trying to strike.
It's so fast how he does it.
He fakes all sorts of shit, dude. He fakes like he's coming high for like a teep kick, and then he'll go for a leg kick.
But he throws that switch kick so fast that it looks like it's just a front kick when he throws it.
But watch his right leg, his trail leg right now. He'll fake a lot of stuff.
You're right. He doesn't feel it the same way as he would if he wasn't had the adrenaline from the fight.
I just want to know what it is that Costa could take that doesn't pop on USADA because I want to be able to take that. What did you say?
I said, okay, Chill. Because the way you said that, I just want to know, sounded just like
I heard you say, okay,
during
Chill,
his
but I was like,
podcast.
what the fuck
If you watch some of his podcasts, I watch them all the time.
Yeah.
But if you ever listen to him talk, he says, I'm just saying, or I just want to know.
Oh, well, he does it. He does kind of drag the eye on
He does it exactly how you just said that.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. But, I don't. What did I even say before?
Caught a head kick.
Me all fucking.
His leg bleed. I mean, it might be. It's getting beat up, dude.
Oh!
No, not yet. That was back of the head.
But it doesn't matter. These aren't here.
Okay, Jason Herzog's the main event. Jason Herzog called it.
What?
I could see it. Costa was done. Costa was done. Izzy with the win.
I don't know.
I'm pissed off because I wanted to wait another round.
I don't know. I mean, I'm happy for Adesanya, but I don't know about that.
Yo, New Zealand, baby. Hey, Mac, are you from New Zealand? I had Costa round 3. I really wanted to go 3 rounds.
You know what? I think Costa. You had Adesanya round 3.
Or yeah, I had Adesanya round 3.
Yeah, idiot. I had Adesanya round 3.
I'm dumb.
Yeah, well, you're not dumb. You're drunk. But the bottom line is, I don't know if that was the proper stoppage, but based on the way that Costa's reacting now, okay, maybe it was the proper stoppage.
I think it was proper.
When it happened live, I thought maybe a couple more.
That's the second time. Yo, congratulations to Killa. You took first place in the group, man. 665 points.
Last style bender, baby.
Look at him doing the breakdancing out there. All right.
I used to be able to do that.
Yo,
I could probably still do that.
He went 9 for 11 with 5 perfect picks.
After we're live, I'm going to try to do that.
Okay, or after do it on your mat.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. After we get off live, I'll go over there and
New Zealand. Hey, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining on the podcast from fucking New Zealand, dude. New Zealand represent.
No shit, man.
I heard are you guys living good over there too? No COVID. They eradicated COVID over there from what I heard.
New Zealand, I've been trying to convince my wife that we should move there.
Well, he probably doesn't want you to go there, damn tourist, but
well, damn tourist, whatever. But no, to be honest, that's as far as countries to move to. So I've got a top 4 list as far as places that I want to move right now. And if I was to
hold on, watch. Here's the knockdown. 1. Well, they cut it, but either a boom, Boom, he's out right there.
Yeah,
He went out cold right there.
Back. His head went back.
And Jason even gave him extra time. Wow, and then he turned over and turned
no,
that's a good stop.
Well, see, my problem was when he turned over right there, he doesn't look like he's out.
No, but he turtled up when he went over.
I will say, about 3 punches before that, when his head went back, his eyes looked like
should have been stopped there.
Yeah.
Jason gave him extra time, so technically it was late.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Technically it was late. Did he not make weight?
Shane Young. He's talking about Shane Young earlier. But Shane Young lost this fight.
Hold on, shut up. Why is Izzy talking about Shane Young? Shane Young's from Hawaii.
Well, wait a second. Doesn't Shane Young train at the same camp?
Is Izzy? Rewind that a little bit. Let's see if we can hear that.
Well, let's do that after we get off air. Let's finish this shit. We'll do our bullshit afterwards. But I think that they're both at the same camp overall.
James, I'm from Australia. Hey, yo, Australia in the house, baby. What's up?
Hey, that's my other spot.
Racist comment. Who the fuck wants racist comment? No, man. Yo, Izzy won that fight. If anybody wants to say something racist, man, fuck him.
What are you talking about?
Fuck a racist.
What are you talking about?
James Brown said, let the racist comments begin. Man, look, James Brown, if anybody says anything racist, man, we'll fucking boot him out right away, man.
I mean, we don't do the racist bullshit here.
There ain't no need for no racist shit, man. Look, Izzy's the fucking 185-pound champ, fair and fucking square, knocked out Paulo Costa.
I mean, what can you say? I mean, what can you say as far as racist shit to this fight, though?
I don't know, man.
What do you mean, though?
There's always stupid people. There's always stupid people that say stupid shit.
Yeah.
But either way.
This fight's been great. I picked Adesanya to win by round 3. He got it done in round 2. You picked Adesanya to win round 3 as well.
Yep.
Man.
Knockout. We both had knockout, though, so we got semi-points.
Yeah.
But
so does that bump me up?
Yeah,
no,
it did bump you up.
No, it doesn't.
It did too bump you up.
Oh, because he General picked
Costa. So Squirt General, you didn't finish last.
Hey, Skylar, I don't have to fly to Vegas to beat your ass. I beat your ass on Tapology.
You beat him by 50 points with that pick. So that means you were tied going.
I mean, I was going to drive to Vegas to beat his ass, but, whatever it is what it is.
Woo! Hey, man. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Shout out to Killa for taking first place in our group. Tapology.com/group/1 or 434.
So I ended up finishing 13th overall.
Yeah, you didn't finish last, though.
But you finished 11th, so you didn't finish much better.
But I wasn't last.
Yeah, but we were,
And it was ahead of you. That's my main goal.
That's always the main goal, to be ahead of each other.
Yeah, we got to be
top 5. Let's announce it real quick. Start at top 5 right
there. Go ahead.
You can go ahead. You got it pulled up on your shit.
All right, so we got Killa taking first place with 665 points. He finished with 9 out of 11 picks correct. Bad. 2 decision perfects, 3 perfects, 1 semi-perfect.
Yep, not bad.
Phenomenal night for Killa. Lucas Ross takes second place with 530 points. He had 8 out of 11. No decision perfects, 2 perfects, 2 semi-perfects. Liam Perez had 8 out of 11 with 1 decision perfect, 1 perfect, and 2 semi-perfect. Bueno Knight in 4th place with 490 points, 7 of 11 with 3 decision perfects, 1 perfect, and 1 semi-perfect. Woo!
You got that beer kicking in,
bro.
the
hiccups are coming.
You got the hiccups
and
that
then
I had
in
a couple
5th
weeks
place,
ago.
we had Heather 13R with 480 points, 7 out of 11, 3 decision perfects, 1 perfect, no semis.
Hey, you know what, though? I got to give a shout out.
No, she had 2 semis.
I got to give a shout out
2
to Killa,
decisions.
though. Killa did fucking Killa.
Did he?
Yeah, overall, in the fucking world.
41 in the world. Wow.
3,791 people picked. That's a lot more than typical.
That's more than average. Usually the average would be around 3,000.
Yeah, 3,330.
Somewhere
around there. So we have a little bit more than average with 3,791 people picked. And Killa comes out getting 41st overall. And then
Killa,
Lucas Ross was
represent.
that second place person, right?
Yep.
So Lucas Ross finished 555th.
Wow.
So not too bad, not too bad.
No.
But you know what, though? If you look at Lucas Ross, his past 4 events, while minor events, were all first.
Yeah.
All first round or all first place picks.
Yeah, but
so,
look, Luke, he's probably the only one to pick because 0-2, 0-3, 0-3. he didn't get any picks, and he still took first. Lucas Rostow picks everything.
Oh, he picks all sorts of
Everything.
That's why he's a
But
fucking
you know what,
motherfucking
guys,
black
man?
belt,
Thank
though.
you guys so much for joining in our podcast tonight. We had a phenomenal night. It's
You
been
had
fun.
a phenomenal night. I had a phenomenal night. We had a great night overall.
Yeah, man. Killa, shout out to you taking 41st in the world, dog.
And, tonight we've been drinking Trail Builder Imperial IPA from
Barrell Mountain.
from Barrell Mountain Brewing
In
in
Battleground, Washington.